I go live, what the hell? I go live, what the hell? Check, 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 check. Check. The volume on. Check. 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 I think it sounds okay. Check. Wow, it's loud, but I know you guys like it loud, so we'll leave it loud. Oh, but I didn't put my hat on there. Maybe it's a little too loud. Let me change, adjust this. 1 sec. Here we go. Hopefully that does the trick a little bit. Oh. I wonder if we're live. One of the things I haven't been checking out or looking into, or checking up on, is if we're live at all. And we seem a little blurry. 1 sec. I guess I should go check it out. Ooh, there's volume there. Okay, let's switch this down. Oh crap! Wow, that was a bit of a slip. It's okay. That's okay. Let me just move some things over on my screen here, because hey, Stream Elements has made it in. Check 1 2. I think you guys should be able to hear me just as well like that. I prefer that. All right, what's up, guys? We're gonna stay a little blurry because whatever. Is everyone having a wonderful day? Is everything cool? We have a couple of readings for Richelle coming up. Thanks, Richelle, for supporting the channel. Let's just get flat up here. Good, so my head is flat. Good, so anyways, this is all blurry here, but that's okay. I forgot to promote the video, which is why it's just us right now. Well, I'll tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm working on this astrology for gambling again to pick the different sports teams, but it's really not that simple. Hey Richelle, what's up? Oh, that's really sweet. I've got you. I have you in the description box. Everything is cool. I have you. Let's fix the camera. Let's see if that works. Oh, there we go. I reset the system, so everything should be okay. I don't know. So I went looking. I'm studying a type of astrology in the background called KP Astrology. It's a type of Vedic astrology, but it's not exactly that. It's Vedic astrology, but it's a branch of Vedic astrology, and it's really neat. I'm trying to bring it into a Western way of looking at it. Right? Most of the stuff we do, I take different types of astrology and I kind of Westernize it for you guys to understand. Anyway, so I'm trying to do that. It's a little tricky, and I'm working on the background into trying to figure out how to pick the lottery for you guys. Like, it's a lot of fun for me. And anyways, it led me into this particular type of astrology, and it's pretty good at predicting, but it uses a different system. And so in the course of trying to figure out the new system, it's doing it. One of the books I'm reading is doing it through sports gambling. Again, I've looked at this several times in the past, using this exact same system, it turns out. And to a certain extent not. I'm not a fan. Anyways, I applied it to the hockey game tonight, and I have it completely backwards. So there you go. There you go. But every time I read these books, it does alter it slightly. Like someone comes up with a little twist on the idea, and I think it's interesting to try. But that's what's going on tonight. In addition to that, I'll tell you a little bit about the astrology that I'm looking at. So along the course of the studies, and I haven't made videos for you guys yet because I haven't been doing this stuff in the background that I should be. Anyways, it's an interesting thing. there's something that came across in one of the things I've been reading. It says, which is fascinating, it's relating, or the correlation between Chinese astrology and Vedic astrology. And they're saying that your Jupiter cycle, for those who don't know, your Jupiter cycle is every 12 years, right? So your Jupiter cycle is very similar to Chinese astrology. Like your Chinese yearly horoscope, your yearly Chinese animal is very similar to your Jupiter cycle. Except, obviously, the Jupiter cycle is only 12 years long, and the animal cycle is a lot longer than that. I think it's 60 years, 12 times 5 elements. But that corresponds, that 60-year cycle actually corresponds to the Jupiter-Saturn cycle. And as such, the Jupiter-Saturn cycle in, I guess what you might want to think like Vedic astrology, Eastern astrology, it corresponds nicely to Chinese astrology, which I thought was pretty neat, actually. So, but no, I didn't do a video on that yet because I have to do all that graphic stuff for you guys. So, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. And just in the background, anyways, so this KP astrology, which is a little different, check this out. So, most astrology divides the houses into decans, right? And there are 3 decans per sign. And as a result of the 3 decans per sign, there are 3 tarot cards in the minor arcana for each astrological sign. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. So that's how one of the many ways that is Western astrology that's based on the seasons and the tarot, they relate to each other. But this other type of astrology, KP astrology, is doing it a little differently. Instead of 3 decans per house or per sign, they cut it into, which obviously, 3 times 12, right, is what, 36? 3 times 12, 36 divisions of the Zodiac, 360 degrees. But KP astrology actually cuts it into 27 different pieces. So each sign is about 2.5 or 2.25 of each. Instead of 3, it's 2 and a little bit. And so what's fascinating about this, oh wow, great, Sonny, wow, nobody cares. I don't even know what the friggin' deacon is. What are you talking about? You like you take a nap today, or like wake up, like, all right, well, whatever, man. I don't really care either. But it's different because, one, it's a different system of astrology, and 2, it's a different system of astrology that doesn't line up with what we've all been taught for the last several thousand years. Finally, or moreover, in addition to, it's a type of astrology that's not based on 360 degrees of the circle, which is kind of interesting. They kind of base it on, like, 27 is kind of, is similar, 9 times 3, right? So it's more like 9 times 3 instead of 12 times 3. So that's an interesting way of looking at it as well. And that's the deal. There is one more deal to it. Each of these subcategories have what's called sublords to them. And they're saying, the type of astrology I'm looking at right now is saying that, a planet in a house is one thing, and then they have the planet as it applies to these sublords are going to make it act, are going to cause a different reaction, which is kind of a similar way of you guys saying, like, an early Cancer is not the same as a late Cancer. Sort of. Sort of. So once again, it's like saying an early Cancer is not the same as a late Cancer. But it's a little more complicated than that, because an early Cancer not being the same as a late Cancer is still 3 decans per sign. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. But when you start to chop it up into these sublords and say a late Cancer is actually the same as an early Leo because they're going to share the same sublord, then it's that, you know, then the flat earth astrologers or the no cusp astrologers or the guys who say there's, you know, cusps don't exist, it's one sign or the other, then they're gonna have a some explaining to do. But they'll explain it by, you know how they explain shit. So, but it's fascinating, you'll see. And there'll be, anyways, the reason I chose to delve into that type of astrology for this particular time, right, it's these particular astrology orders, this particular field of astrology, it has a it's really good at predicting lottery winners. And so that's what I'm doing for you guys. I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm trying to water it down and dumb it down for the horoscopes. And when I figure it out, I'll do it. Plus, I want to do something for the football season. I live in the United States now, so I got to do something for the football season. So I think this would be a lot of fun. And that's the deal. So that's the deal. That's the deal, guys. I hope everything is cool. I hope everyone cool with it. That's what I've been doing. I don't know what you guys have been doing. Is there anything else? So I've been looking at a lot of KP astrology these days. It's a branch of Vedic astrology. But having said that, I use a combination of tropical and sidereal at the same time when I'm reading these things. So you take it all with a grain of salt. Hey Gingie, what's up? I hope you're having a super beautiful day. I hope everything is cool in the land of Pisces. Just telling everybody about some of the stuff I've been reading and some of the stuff I've been doing. I haven't been on very consistently. I guess I'm gonna have to get back to it Monday, Wednesday, Friday here in the evening. But last week was a busy week with different types of chemo and all that kind of stuff. Today was running around. I had to go to the dentist today. We're getting ready to wrap things up here in Toronto, right? So finishing things up. I got my second COVID shot, so I'm up to date on my shots. Then I went to the dentist today. I wanted to get my shots before I went to the dentist. So I got my shots and I went to the dentist. And then I have a couple of tests that I have to do. And that's it. Then I go back to see SLC. I think towards the end of next month I'll be going back to Chicago. And when I'm in Chicago, I have the studio, right? So we can do a lot more recording back to videos and stuff, because it's not the easiest to shoot videos around here. So it's not the easiest to shoot videos in Chicago either, I gotta be honest with that. But it's really not the easiest to shoot videos here. All right, next, let's do a general reading for everybody, and then we'll get back to, we'll get on with it. I'm not sure what the Astro says. Is there anything interesting? All I know is Mercury's about to go direct. Jupiter just went retrograde. Mercury's about to go direct. You guys all knew the cryptocurrency was going to collapse into. That was the obvious one, especially right now. Like right now, right? Jupiter retrograde, right before Mercury goes direct. Like, this is textbook, right? You guys, like I told you guys, I sold all my cryptocurrency 2 weeks ago and I wasn't even worried about it. Remember? So I do see major fluctuations. I knew Dogecoin would get down to 27. Like that, I knew. I was guessing that it might get to 22. I knew it would get to 27, 28, 27 yesterday on Sunday. I knew that I called. That was a pretty good call, Sonny. Good job. Thanks, man. And then I was hoping it would fall to 22, which it did today. And it looks like it's fallen even lower. So, but we'll see. I would expect a big swings to happen once Mercury goes direct in a day or so. So keep that in mind, right? Mercury is retrograde. No one's gonna, you know, Jupiter's retrograde. They've lost their enthusiasm. There's a lot of, so, but I would imagine when Mercury goes direct, people are gonna start thinking about it again, and it's gonna get a lot of action later on in the week. You didn't sell it? Oh, come on. Is the app not working, Ginger? Is the app not working, Ginger? What do you mean? Where's my phone? I haven't looked at it. I know June, something has to be checked. Hold on, one sec. Man, I told you guys, I told you guys, I sold everything a couple of weeks ago and I wasn't going to worry about it. Hold on, where's the app? Where's... One sec. Hey Naomi, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. The publisher took it down? Which one? The forecast app? I'll put another one up. Oh no! Our app is down. What the fuck? Contact owner, that's me. Hey, what the fuck? Where the hell's that music coming from? Well, what the fuck? No, the app's down. I see it. It's right here. It says contact the owner. I'm the owner. I don't know what's going on. We're in June. I didn't receive any emails. All right, thanks, Ginger. I'll have to check it out and have a look. I haven't been following it, but I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Yep. Anyways, thanks, Ginger. I'll check it out. All right, what else? Okay, reading for everybody. Okay, reading. We're going to do general. I'm a little surprised. I was just surprised the app is down. It's kind of threw me off a little bit. All right, let's do a general reading for everybody and let's get on with it. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you this thing about astrology. You know, I'm pretty arrogant, and I used to think I was impervious to a lot of this stuff. But now that I've been doing it for a long time now, excuse me, I realize I'm not. And this Mercury retrograde stuff, it's affected me in a very Mercury retrograde kind of way. Last week, during Mercury retrograde, when I went for my coronavirus shot, well, I'm a Gemini rising, right? Mercury's in my first house. Or Mercury's transiting my first house, isn't it? Isn't Mercury or whatever. Whatever. And so, I don't know where Mercury is right now. Let's have a look. And so, oh, shucks. I pulled up these different charts, guys, because I was doing some Vedic astrology this afternoon. So this is going to be a little tricky for you guys to understand, because this is going to be probably really tricky for you guys to understand, but whatever, I'll explain it as we go along. So, or I'll switch it back. Hold on one sec. No, we could figure it out a little bit. So, what am I talking about? So where the hell is Mercury? This chart surprised the hell out of me. So Mercury's retrograde in Gemini. So check it out. My identity got messed up last week, you know, with the health cards and health insurance in Canada. They messed up my name. They wrote my name twice instead of once, which is really weird on your ID. And so they messed up my name on my ID and all my forms. So I had to go back and get it cleared up. Very serious Mercury in the first house. Mercury retrograde in the first house. It was a real crazy situation. A lot of stuff, not a lot of stuff from the past. No one from the past contacted me, so that's all right. I cut my hair, whatever, that's not really a big deal. I'm gaining weight, which is not really good, so I have to be careful about that. I'm pigging out a lot. Started jogging again. You know, a lot of first house stuff. I want to lose 5 pounds so I can start wearing my SunnySide gear. My SunnySide clothes in the summer. But anyways, interesting stuff. So my identity was a little messed up. And that's what was happening. My Mercury retrograde. What about you guys? Hey, Linda, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, and I guess I guess the app going down is a bit of a Mercury retrograde kind of situation. Surprised me, but you know, so that's the deal. But no, 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 no. I sold all my cryptocurrency about 2 weeks ago when it started to consolidate. I sold it all, but I might. The plan was to sell it all, especially during Mercury retrograde, and to buy back in when Mercury goes direct. And Mercury's going to go direct tomorrow, I believe, but I wouldn't buy back in tomorrow. I'd buy back in on Wednesday. Right? Let it go up and down and bounce a little. It's probably going to bounce around this week a little bit. And so that's what I think. That's what I think. But I think now that Dodge fell down to 18, it might go to 12. It really might wipe itself out. But if it goes all the way down to 12, I don't really see it rebounding until the fall, to be honest, till Jupiter goes direct again. But I think Jupiter retrograde is the death knell of crypto right now. Hey JM, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. All right, here we go. Let's read the cards. General overview for everyone. All right, I'm going to leave this chart up. You see, if you look at this chart, you'll see I brought this chart. I was using this chart today for a reason. Let's put Aries on the ascendant, and I'll show you guys what I was talking about. This is a long way to do it. There's a reason why I was using this chart today instead of the regular one, but we'll leave this one up for tonight. You guys will be fine. But if you'll see right here, right on the cusp of Aries, instead of the deacons being, I'll show you the difference right now. Hopefully you guys can see it and figure it out. What the hell? Hey Priestess, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Check this out. So instead of this line and this line right there make it 1, 2, 3, or first, second, and third decan of Aries, right? Same like Taurus, the big lines right there, right? Or Gemini's, the big line somewhere. So that's the way it falls. Now, in addition to that, okay, so those are the deacons, and that's what traditionally we use. But this form of astrology, instead of divided into 3, it's about 2.5. 1, 2, and then a little bit right there. So 1, 2, and a little bit. And this is how this one, they divide it up, and then a little bit here, and a little bit here, and a little bit here, and that's and this type of astrology uses the sublords. Anyways, it's interesting. What the hell is all this on the floor? Oh. Anyways, I'll explain all that to you some other time. Hey Asura, what's up? I hope everything is cool. So, oh, you forgot to play the lottery. That's okay. Trade day is good. Trade day is really good. Well, that's what happened. Okay, so anyways, that's the astrology there, and that's why we're looking at this particular chart. Just as before we go on, oh shit, I deleted that one. Okay. Excuse me. Is there anything really to watch out for today in the chart, moving forward for this week before we go on? I mean, I just did the horoscopes, but should we watch out for anything? I mean, there was something that was happening. I mean, Venus is making this aspect to Neptune. I mean, that's a lot of love in the air. This week, Venus, Neptune making that aspect is, going to put the rose-colored glasses on. Then what else? Mars makes an aspect to, I guess Saturn, Uranus is doing a thing. Mercury is going to go direct shortly. Yeah, it's all pretty straight ahead. We're moving towards a full moon later on in the week. Mars will oppose Saturn, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I think we still have the malaise that's happening. Everybody's still going to be, I think we're all still going to be in some kind of brain funk for the next couple of days. Let's just leave this to the side. Let's do a general tarot reading for everyone, and then we'll... Yeah, we'll do the tarot reading for everyone. And then we'll lay off the horoscopes for a bit. We'll look at Richelle's chart. Well, it's a slow night. It's slow for me too. I played the lotto on Saturday, but I haven't checked my tickets yet. And I'm not really sure how the tickets work here. But I don't know. Nobody's called me to say that I won, so I don't know. I don't know. Also, I have to buy flowers for SLC's birthday in 2 days. And what else? Flowers for SLC's birthday, 2 days. You know, life is life. Here we go. Everyone. Okay, first up, everyone, let's do it. Oh, timestamp. I know, really. I don't know if she's excited or not about her birthday. I think she's fine. She's fine with it one way. She's fine either way. All right, here we go. Just a general reading for everyone. She was upset a couple of years ago, but I think she's fine now. All right, for everyone. Oh no, the Eight of Swords. This is not a way to start the week. Well, we're missing something. Guys, Eight of Swords, be careful out there. This is the card of not seeing all the danger around you. What the hell? Well, I know there's danger all around me, but like, whatever. I guess well, sometimes we forget, right? Sometimes, so everybody be careful. So everybody be careful. The Eight of Swords. We don't see the danger around us. Then we have the seven of coins. It appears as if we're close to something here. We're not like eminent, you know, but it feels as if the Seven of Coins indicates if you've recently finished something, like you've planted all of your fruit, you've planted all of your seeds, and it's not quite time to move forward yet, right? It's not time to collect on the riches. It's not time to really launch yourself forward. It's kind of time to take a pause, right? And see what's coming up next. So whenever you have a seven is like something is stopping you. And so instead of moving forward, you can't gather, you can't collect all this fruit yet because it hasn't fallen yet. It's not time to gather it. And so be careful. So the reading for everyone is saying, as much as we might want to rush into the future, there's still some stuff that we're missing, right? The Eight of Swords, we don't see what's going on. We're missing something. There might be some danger around us. And the Seven of Coins is saying, you know, take your time, slow your roll, don't stress anything down, nice and easy, steady goes, it should be okay. Then we have the Eight of Wands. So if you guys wanted to travel, it's probably not going to happen. The Eight of Wands is reversed, right? So Eight of Wands reversed is clearly a situation where no one's going anywhere. So watch out, guys. This reading, kind of interesting. I didn't expect this. This is a really weird reading to have for tonight. No one's going anywhere in the middle of the night. So, all right. Well, there you go, guys. Take it easy. So take it easy. Take it easy. Be careful. All right, you're not seeing everything. Don't rush into spending money that you don't have. And, you know, take it easy. You're probably not going to rush off and travel like you might have thought you were going to. And your hard work is paying off. Finally, new moon in Capricorn. your hard work is paying off. So here we go, everyone. Your hard work is paying off. So stick to it. Just don't stress it out. So, well, the 7 of coins, you can't stress it out anyways. It's not really time. Well, that was interesting reading. All right, next, let's go. Let's go look at some charts. Oh, man. Maybe I should show you guys that kind of, what's today? Today's Monday, right? Tuesday, let's see, Wednesday is chemo. So, no, Wednesday is blood work. Let me see what the schedule is. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow and I'll show you guys what I'm doing with the gambling thing, seeing if it works out. It's not really about gambling. It would be fun to do some stuff in the fall for the football season in the States, but it's not really my thing. And plus on Sundays, I teach on Sundays. And so, plus I don't sit around on the couch and drink beer and watch football. It's not really my thing. So, but it would be fun to do, to pick the football games, I guess. So, I don't know. And to do some videos about it. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. I've got to work on the system. Maybe I'll share the system with you guys tomorrow night, and we'll see how it all plays out. It's not, like, yeah, it's not that difficult, but it's not that easy, and it's a little complicated. So, excuse me, it really doesn't exactly make sense. It's like, it makes sense if you change the language around, but it doesn't really make sense if you use like common sense. It doesn't really, as with most things in this world, it doesn't usually make sense when you use common sense. So, first we're going to look at Richelle's transits for July. Everybody chill out. And so, oh, here, Richelle wanted to know about moving. So I pulled up the 2 charts, but you'll see they're almost the same. Because I thought I would do a relocation chart, right? But from Tampa and CapeCoral, Tampa and CapeCoral are almost the exact same thing. One is 16 degrees. Can you guys see this? Way at the bottom here. Oh, thanks for show. That's really sweet. See, way at the bottom here, 16. No, on the side it says 16 degrees in CapeCoral, and when we put it back, see on Tampa, it's 15 degrees. It's almost the exact same thing, and you'll see nothing is really moving. I thought I would look at it anyways, just in case there was something to see, but it's almost exactly the same. 28. The planets are obviously going to be in the same spot, right? All right, let's check it out. Let's see. So first, let's check out July and see what's going on. This is the first time I'm looking at July, so this is good. So this is really good. Let's have a look at July and see what's going on astrologically. A tarot class. You know what? I haven't thought about doing one. I haven't done so. Are you interested in a tarot class? We'll do it. Well, if you're interested, we'll do one in, say, 3 weeks. We'll do one in, like, say, 3 weeks. Because astrology, because it's, you know, I already did the weekly horoscope, so I can't tell anybody. So we'll do it in about 3 weeks. And then Mercury's retrograde, right? So, yeah, we'll do a tarot class. Yeah, why not? It's a good idea to have a look at it. Anyways, hey Richelle, no, I looked. They're almost the same. They're almost exactly the same. It was really neat. So, all right, okay. So that's the first thing. Second, let's start. Not the zombies yet. Let's not start the zombies yet. Let's get the clock going in days. Okay, so here we go, guys. Before I take a picture of this, before we start the zombies or anything, well, I guess I better start the zombies, or else we're gonna get... Alright, I'm starting the zombies, but we're not really starting anything yet. I just want to do a little overview for you guys. We're gonna do Richelle's July, and then we're gonna do some relocation stuff and see if it's a good time to try to move. Okay, zombies are up. But before we do that, let's look at the chart and see what the big shifts are coming. See which big shifts are coming. So first up, here we go. Okay, we're at June 21st. Okay, June 21st. And so what do we have? So Saturn's going to stay retrograde. All right, we got it. It's already crossed into the 12th house. All right, so it's going to be retrograde back here. So these two guys, Saturn and Pluto, are going to stay retrograde. Okay, Pluto might drop down to 25 degrees and finally get off the north node, right? That's going to cause a lot of relief of stress behind the scenes. So that might happen. We'll look for that. Jupiter is going to move down a little bit, but you know, it's going to move closer to her sun. So she's, you know, becoming more and more popular, more prominent. Let's see how far that moves. And what else? Mercury is going to go direct, right? So Mercury is going to change direction. And then we have Mars is going to move over into Mars is going to move over here into the 7th house. And Venus is going to transit this part of the chart. All right, so that's what we're looking for. So that's what's going on, right? We're just looking for key dates. So now, you know, we know what's going to look for. You know, so nothing should be going retrograde. See, the 22nd, Mercury turns black, right? These guys are going to all stay red, right? Because it's all going to stay retrograde. And nothing else is going retrograde as far as I know. So let's just move forward now, and we're going to find the key dates before we move on. So right here to start the month, she's going to start it on a lunar return. See that? The moon is going to be in Aries. So she should start the month. Hey, so Richelle, you should start the month with a lot of gas, you know? You should start the month feeling pretty good. Like right on July 1st. Right before July 1st, you might be feeling a little... You should feel a lot of love this month. It should start off with at the end of June, Venus is going to be right here, right between your sun and your Venus. Sorry, the moon is going to be right here between the sun and Venus, and it's going to be you're going to feel a lot of love. Hold on a second. Neptune goes retrograde. Did you see that? Neptune is red, so let's back it up. So right here on the 25th, guys, see this? On the 25th of June, Neptune is going to go retrograde in her first house. Hey, so you know what? Did you see this? Neptune is going to go retrograde in your first house on the 25th. So moving forward, so let's clean this up. So moving forward, before we even get into July, we have Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, both in the 12th house. Then we have Jupiter and Neptune both retrograde in the first house. So all of this is retrograde here in the 12th house and the first house. So that's going to indicate, and that's before we even get to June. Before we even get to July. Right? So June 25th. So starting on June 25th, right, when Neptune is retrograde, you're going to feel as if you're going through this metamorphosis. Like your identity is going to change. Like you might think about changing your name. You know, maybe you're changing your name. Maybe, oh, there's a real serious possibility you're going to move. Holy goodness. Like for real. Oh, like seriously. So, right, the North Node is right here on top of your Mars. Right here. What the hell? Like it's right there. 9 degrees. Anyways. Real serious possibility you're going to move. And not only serious, something you've probably been thinking about for a while. Holy smokes. So I think it's almost inevitable. Really, I think it's inevitable. Like if you really want to move, I think it's almost inevitable. All right, so that's happening right at the very beginning, July 1st, right at the top of the month. Holy smokes. Anyways, you're going to go, so this over here, before I take a picture, this is the big stuff for the theme that's kicking off the month. So, you know, it's your identity. It's who you are. It's your identity. It's your name. It's your hair color, your nails, you know, very seriously, make sure you don't gain any weight. I know I joke about this all the time, but Jupiter is, you know, retrograde in the first house, so crossing your sun. So you might go through a situation where you spend so much time taking care of other people that you forget to take care of yourself, right? So don't forget to don't, well, you know, you're not like, but like, so make sure you don't forget to take care of yourself. For the entire summer, there's a strong possibility you're going to lose yourself this summer, spending all this time doing stuff for other people. And so right now, you have to watch your health, right? Watch your health, watch your stress level, watch your health and watch your stress level in the most major way. But shortly, these little guys are going to go over here. So right now, like whatever today is, June 20th, or whenever today is, June 20th, all the way to the 1st of July, you have to watch your physical stress, right? Your day-to-day stress level. Watch out for heart attacks, right? Just watch out. But in the July, then you're gonna move into a lot of relationship drama. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, let me see what's going on. Hey Romeo, what's up? I'm reading Richelle's transits. This is an astrology reading for Richelle. This is Richelle's chart on the inside, and these are the transits for July on the outside. You've never moved that far? Oh my goodness, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be absolutely fine. You're gonna be perfect. It's really neat, isn't it, Romeo? Yeah. All right, hold on. What's going on with my zombies here? So, now the reading is really cool, man. This is a cool type of, this is how we do astrology readings. All right, so let's get into the month. Okay, so, all right, guys, let's get into the month. And then we'll see. So, your identity, right? Neptune retrograde in the first house. So your identity is under control, is not under control, is under flux. And you're going back, and you might be worried about it. Like, it's Neptune is retrograde, Jupiter's retrograde. You might be worried about it. You might let yourself go a little bit. You might not take care of yourself because you're taking care of other people. And so make sure you don't get sick this summer, right? Because you're not taking enough care of yourself. Make sure you don't gain weight. Make sure you don't get sick. Especially with all this stuff that's going on in the 6th house, right? This is physical health. This is your identity. And this is mental health. So this is all under attack right now. So just take it all with a grain of salt. Take it, you know, try not to stress it out, and, you know, one step at a time. Oh yeah, look at this. See, 25 degrees. I knew this would happen. By the time the beginning of July rolls around, Pluto is not going to be on this north node anymore. So you're not going to, and Saturn's not going to make it back to 1 degree. So you're going to feel a lot better in July. All right, good. Moving forward. Yeah, I highly recommend it as well. I think it's really, yeah, you should do it once a month and just forget about it. You know, don't stress it out. Just know what's coming up, and then, you know, take it all with a grain of salt. Okay, so here we go. Moving to the 5th. Okay, moving to the 5th. That's when Mars ploops over into the relationship sector. But before we do that, let's go back and say when you're going to be super lucky. So right on July 1st. Okay, everybody got this? Right on July 1st. I think Richelle should be super lucky. Venus is going to is going to cross her Jupiter, and she should be super lucky. So maybe you're going to get a new job offer. Maybe you're going to start a new business, new job offer. Your health is going to get really good. Someone might give you pets, but some really good things. You should be up for some very, very auspicious day. The very beginning of July should be very good for you. It should be very, very good for you. Super lucky. It's actually, Richelle, it's actually a good time to play the lottery. See, the sun is in your 5th house and Venus is in your 6th house. This combination right here, this is a very good combination to play the lottery. First week of July, very 1st of July right here. This is really good. Yeah, yeah. All right, then Okay, then as we're going into the 5th of July, right around the 5th of July, Mars enters into your 7th house. And so a lot of energy into relationships, maybe arguing a little in relationships, you know, just problems. But it's going to be short-lived because Venus is going to come in around the 9th, a couple of days later, and Venus is going to smooth everything over. So if you see both of these guys cruising through here, Venus and Mars in your relationship sector, it's going to smooth out. Mars is going to put a lot of energy, and Venus is going to make people happy. And it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Now, then once again, the sun is going to cross all of this stuff over here. So you're going to put a lot of, and Mercury is going to have you thinking about the kids and creativity in July. But it looks like it's work, right? When we move all this back here, like this is, it starts off with the 6th house, the house of work, what you do every day. This is what appears to be highlighted. Your day-to-day life is going through a flux. Like, so I don't know if you're going to end up cleaning the house all day every day, or if you're going to, like, maybe you're going to start a new company, right? You know, you should work for yourself, right? So maybe you're going to start a new business, or like a consultant business. But this month is going to be taken up with work, like work, your day-to-day work, being busy, whether, you know, you have to take the kids somewhere, or whether you're busy with your career, work, and relationships. See, all the way up to August 1st. See, the sun is still here. The sun doesn't leave the 6th house, and these guys don't leave your 7th house. So everything is stuck here, right? So relationships and work. This stuff doesn't change, right? This is staying in the 12th house, but it frees up, so you're not going to be as stressed out behind the scenes. So you shouldn't have as much mental stress as normal. July and August shouldn't be as mentally stressful as June. June is a pretty stressful month. And that's the deal. All of this stuff here is retrograde. This is all going to stay the same. Jupiter is going to cross your natal sun. So you're really lucky this month. You know, right here, another time that you're going to be lucky is right around the 17th, 18th of July. So right around the 17th, 18th of July, you're going to be super lucky as well. Retrograde Jupiter is going to cross your sun. This is a really lucky time for you. It's really auspicious. Like, it's your 12-year cycle, right? So you're going to imagine back to what happened 12 years ago. Whatever happened 12 years ago, right, that kind of thing is going to repeat itself. So your identity, you know, 12 years ago, maybe you're dating someone else, or 12 years ago you were, you know, maybe you're probably still in school, right? 12 years ago. And so yeah, so imagine something like what happened 12 years ago. You're going to go through a similar situation right now. Hey, Annie, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, so that's the deal. That's the gist of your chart. That's the gist. Now, you don't really have too much to worry about that's different or new. Just watch out for the stress, right? For the first half of the month, not even further, up until July 5th, you know, you're going to be very stressful. It's going to be very stressful and very busy until July 5th. And then after July 5th, things should settle down a bit. Yeah, things will settle down a bit. Now, as far as moving is concerned, yeah, I think it's almost inevitable that you move. I think it's right now. Look, this is it right here, 4th house. Your Mars is in the 4th house, so it brings instability to your, like, it brings instability to where you live, anyways, right? So you're always it's always a little unstable where you live. There's always a possibility that you're going to move, but you have the node right here. The North Node is like right here. It's like totally conjunct. What the hell? Like, I don't, like, it's totally conjunct. What the hell? So, like, if you want to move, like, I would say now very much is the time to move. Like, money's not going to be a problem, right? There's no money problem up here. Work shouldn't be a problem. You should be very busy anyways. I say go for it. It's like, wait until like a couple of days from now. Don't move tonight, right? But like moving in July, I think it's going to be fantastic for you. I think it's kind of like a destiny. I think it's a destiny thing, and it might be somewhat inevitable. I think it also might be very successful. So, yeah, I say absolutely go for it. Hey, Miss Charlotte, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful night. So that's the deal. If we look at the two charts, check it out. If we look at the two charts, you'll see they're almost exactly the same. So moving for, like, it's almost exactly the same. This is 15 degrees and this is 16 degrees. So they're almost exactly the same. But so whether you're in CapeCoral, or in Tampa, it's gonna be almost the same for you. I don't see any difference in either place. Like, to do a relocation, it doesn't really change much. But I do see, if you want to move, like, it's very clear. If you want to move, this is the time in your life when you should move. It looks as if, like, the North Node is bringing a major change. Any problems? 9 degrees? No, there's like no problems with it. This is like a very good time to do it. Your nodes, they're not stressed out. It's a really good, as long as your nodes aren't stressed out, it's a good thing to do. And the nodes are definitely not stressed out right now. Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, it's Gemini. It's fine. It's fine. No way. You put your notice in at work. Hey, congratulations. Hey, Rochelle, I hope everything is going well. I hope everything is well. Like, I thought you guys were going to get married this year and you guys were moving, and I guess that's right around the time, right? Like, the kids should be okay. I think everything should be awesome with you. I don't see anything. You went through all the difficult stuff. You have you don't have any stressful things at all to worry about anymore. You don't. Like, you've gone through your Saturn return. Your node square is not really happening for a while, and love and money should be pretty good. I don't really see anything major to worry about. Maybe, I mean, like, next year is going to be difficult. Like, next Christmas is going to be difficult. But no, that's about it. Yeah, I'll tell you when you get close to there when it's going to be difficult. Right on. Oh, we did it in June. You do something with your work. Oh, very cool. Yeah, something's going to happen. Yeah, something. Yeah, maybe. Now, I think if you want to move, anyways, yeah, no, you can see something happening at work. Anyways, just take care of yourself. I don't know what to say. Watch your mental health, okay? Watch your mental health, depression, premonitions. Watch for that. It's just a little bit. In July, it's going to be a lot better. Everything is going to be good, and you're going to go through a difficult month in October, but until then, everything is going to be really good. I think you should have. I think it's really good for you. You know, I think stay on top of everything. This Venus at 23 degrees Cancer is really good for you. The next week should be a very good week for you. Right, Venus is going to cruise along, and it's going to make a nice aspect to your natal Venus, and then Jupiter is going to hit your Sun. I think the next couple of weeks are really good for you. You're going to be working yourself to the bone, and you're going to be stressed out. You're going to be working, and stressed out. But I think it's just fine. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think you're okay. Oh, that feels good. It's nice to know someone's going to be okay. All right. All right, next, let's have a look at Ginger's chart and see what's going on. That's what I think, Richelle. I think if you want to move, moving is fine. You're going to be awesome. Moving is awesome. I think now is a good time to move. This month is a very good time to move. I think you're actually going to make quite a bit of money this month. And I think you're going to be a very successful, a surprisingly very good month for you. Just watch out for arguing in relationships later on in the month. You're going to put a lot of energy into relationships in the second half of the month. Not like after the 10th, but this is a lucky month for you. All right, next. My pleasure. Well, I like checking in. I like when you guys check in. All right, let's look at Ginger's chart. This person's sign is, she's a Pisces. See, right there. She's right on the cusp of Pisces and Aquarius. Her chart's on the inside and the transits are on the outside. Hey, Waitonit, what's up? Let me write you guys in. Okay, one sec. I got you right here. Oh, shut. I didn't write Richelle's transit. Let's say 3500. Okay, so Gingie, Gingie, wait on it. All right, guys, one sec. Naomi, one sec, Naomi. All right, one sec. Let me pull the... I have to close some of these things that are open here. Hey, Beast, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope everything is cool, man. As DianeL. Oh, no way. Okay, hold on a sec. Is that you, Diane? Hey, Diane. I'll put it down right here. No problem. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Let me write it down. Diane. Diane. Dianel. I got you, Diane. Hey, Diane. There was a problem with the PayPal. You sent me... a request. Hold on, let me check this out. You sent me... two of you guys sent me... Oh, there you go. All right, I have your email. I have your stuff right here. I'll pull it up in one sec. I think this is sorted properly. One sec, Diane. Let me pull your charts up. Two of you guys sent me money requests instead of payments. Plus, it was a... oh, whatever. Diane. You are born at 25th November 1978, 5 p.m. Cameroon. No. What's the capital city of Cameroon? Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I can figure this one out. Yerumti? Hey, we did it. Alright. Alright, Dan, I have you. November 25th, 1978. 1 second. November 25th, 1978. 5 p.m. Cameroon. You got it. Alright, let me save the chart. Alright, we did it. Okay, let me open up Ginger's chart. Oops. Alright, Ginger's up. Alright, let's go back. Let's check something out. So, Romeo sent, was asking for, Romeo, I think Romeo is looking for a reading. But Romeo sent me a money request instead of a payment. So I'm canceling them. guys who sent me money requests are being canceled. The money requests are being canceled. And hopefully we can get that sorted out. Okay, 1 sec. So hopefully this cleans itself up. Right. So Romeo, you sent me a money request instead of a money payment, but I canceled it out. It's all cool. Hey Romeo, what's up? You're right there. Right on, man. I didn't see you. Hey, right on. I didn't see your stuff there. I'll write you out. You can take care of that and I'll write your thing, right? That's okay, Romeo. I didn't see it. And so, hey Romeo, can you type in your birth information right into the chat? Because I'll type it in right now. I'll pull you up. As you sort that out, I'll sort this out. R-E. All right, you do that thing. Let me know when Romeo comes up. All right, did we get this sorted out? Okay, did we get this sorted out? All right, Ginger. Waitonit and Diane. One more. I have to pull out Waitonit. W. Oh man. Oh man, where did I put her chart? Waitonit. No. I know it's here somewhere. Got it. All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Ginger's up. Everybody's cool? Hey, Beast got a new job? No way. That's okay, Naomi. Don't worry about it. We have you. I got you all set right here. That's okay, Romeo. Romeo, can you type in your birth information? It takes a while for the PayPal to show up, so it's not like a big deal. So. Oh, unless I have your information already. Hey, Romeo, do I have your information already? Or anyways, no, it would have shown up. Can you type in your birth information? And we'll cruise through. Hey, right on. Thanks, Rom. Do you also have your... I spelled Romeo wrong. Do you also have your birth city? Your birth city, please. So February 11th. Oh, that's a good one. That's Feb 11th, 1983, around 11 a.m. Do you have your birth city by any chance? All right. Well, when you get a chance, type it in. Type it in and let me know. All right. Ginger's up. Oh. Andrews, Texas. Cool. ANDREWSTEXAS. Cool. That's cool. Okay, I'm saving it. Wait on it. We have saved. All right. Ginger's up. Let's do it. Ooh, this looks rough. Ginger's chart looks rough. Oh, man. Not really. Like, it's a little rough, but it's okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, you're not seeing this. Let's get back to the readings here. No problem, Romeo. I'm of the belief that we take our time and get it right. Let me, so Ginger's up. And so, as much as it would be nice to draw on all the charts, I kind of need to show you guys the clock in motion here to show you what's going on. Okay, let me pull Ginger's timestamp in here and we'll look at her transit and see what's up. 107. Okay, chill it out. Chill it out. So we're doing a couple of transit charts, right? Before we get to, so Romeo's not going to be a transit like we are, but like the big transit ones. So Gingie's a transit one. Waitonit's going to be big transit, and oh, I didn't write Romeo. Sorry, Romeo. R-E-M-E-O. Damn. Sorry, I spelled your name wrong. Romeo. You're in the description. Sorry, I didn't add you to the description box. So Ginger, Waitonit, Diane, Romeo. All right, everybody should be up. Okay. Anyways, they're going to be, those charts are going to be transit charts, are going to be natal charts, right? This is mostly transit. What I'm saying is because they're mostly transits, like, because they're monthly charts, right? So anyways, whatever, you guys figure it out as you go along. just keep it all in mind. Just keep in mind what we're doing and what's going to go retrograde and why, so that you can follow along at home. All right, Ginger's up. Let's have a look at Ginger's transits here. So let's get our zombies going. Ooh, these zombies look pretty gruesome. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Ginger's chart. So as we begin, okay, so as we begin with Ginger's chart here, you're going to see things like, so what are you going to see? You're going to see Saturn is at 12 degrees. So Saturn is retrograde, Pluto is retrograde, Jupiter is retrograde. So these guys are retrograde here. They're not going to change houses. They're going to be okay. And then Neptune is going retrograde in the first house, but it's not going to go, obviously it's not going to go back that far. So we'll deal with that. Then way over here, everything is going to move forward from the 5th house. And then Mars is going to chop over here into the 6th house. So those are the transits. So that's the action for what's going on. I'll move it forward a little bit to see if there's a lot of luck happening. So one of the big luck things that we're looking at is this right here, this transit of Venus making an aspect to her ascendant or her sun, right? And you'll see that it's happened already. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Is that better? That should be a lot better. So watch it. So watch this. So when we have, so this is it. This is at 16 degrees. This is at 23 degrees. And so what's happening in here is Venus has already crossed this aspect right here. So like whatever, okay? So her luck is moving on is all I'm trying to say. The next step, so that's the big step that's happening. Then we want Jupiter to make an aspect, but Jupiter's not doing anything. Jupiter is moving retrograde right here, and it's like it's opposite this. Jupiter's not really doing anything for you success-wise right now. Jupiter is going to come into play later on, like next year when Jupiter is really, like Gingie, next year is a big year for you. Right now is like, you know, you're going to have to put up with all the bullshit around you, right? Saturn, even though Saturn is retrograde right now, for the most time, it's going to spend most of the year in your 12th house. So that's, excuse me, you have an entire year of a lot of behind the scenes stuff happening, a lot of nonsense, a lot of crazy banana stuff happening, people trying to control you, right? Especially, so watch out for mental health problems, watch out for depression, mental health, depression, watch out for people blaming you for things you didn't do. People are going to try and control you behind the scenes. And that's the big theme for the rest of the year. This summer might not seem that bad because Saturn is retrograde, but you're going to find yourself going over a lot of stuff that you should have gone over already, or a lot of problems from behind the scenes are going to come back, or people who used to control you are going to return, and it's pretty much going to suck. But you know, 12th house problems, what can you do, right? Saturn in the 12th house, but Saturn's pretty much okay there. So you know, unless you know you have stuff to worry about, I wouldn't worry about it. Anyways, soon, by the end of the year, Jupiter's going to cross your sun and your ascendant, and you're going to get very lucky. Very, very, very lucky. Just not yet. It's not yet. Now, all right, great. Neptune is also going to go retrograde in your first house in a couple of days, but like, really, so you're just going to, you know, you might be thinking about the way you look. You know, you might want to get a haircut, or you might want to dye your hair, or you might want to paint your nails, or get a tattoo or something. You might want to get a little crazy, you know. Neptune usually brings up some kind of blurry romantic vision of you, and right now you probably look really good. You're probably attracting a lot of attention. You probably look really good. You probably feel really good, and you know, it's all has to do with Neptune being in your first house. You're probably a lot more popular than you realize, and you probably look a lot better than you realize, and that's just what's going on. So Neptune's there. When Neptune goes retrograde, though, you're gonna feel a little dissatisfaction with the way you look, and certain little things that might be stressing you out about your appearance, they might really stress you out when Neptune goes retrograde in a week or so. So just heads up, just vanity, right? It's not really a big deal. It doesn't have to be a big deal, so don't stress it out. Just your appearance. Neptune is going to go retrograde in your first house. It's going to suck a little bit. But there should be no fighting or anything, no problems like that. You're approaching your node opposition, but not yet. So it has a long way to go, so don't worry about it. Right now, you should very much, you know, things are happening at a distance, right? You might be attracting a lot of people from a distance. You might have an opportunity to travel or an opportunity to study this month, which is great. You know, this year might be a year of travel and a year of study. So any, you know, just would be great to just do that. You know, great. Or watch out for problems with people from different cultures, right? That's something to watch out for. Anyways, enough of all of that kind of stuff. Let's see what's really happening. So what's really happening is right now the spotlight's on home, right? So you might be having problems at home. You might be thinking about moving, right? You might be thinking about moving. You might be having problems actually with your brothers and sisters or communicating. Problem with your brothers and sisters or communicating. Regardless, a lot of energy is going into communication kind of stuff. With little problems every once in a while. Okay, so over here, something is happening at home. A lot of energy is happening at home. People are looking at your house. You might think about moving. Moving forward, so kids might be giving you a little problems for the next couple of days, but enough of all of this. Mars is entering into your 6th house, so you have to absolutely watch your health. Watch your health, watch your stress level, and be prepared to get very busy for the next little while. You might have been putting a lot of energy into creativity, right? Mars in the 5th house, a lot of energy into creativity, maybe a lot of energy into children, but all of that energy is going to make you busy now. You have to take care of your day-to-day life. You might be starting a new job soon. You might be starting a new job or a new hobby, or you might have taken upon yourself some extra responsibilities, and you know you've got stuff to do. And Mars is going to spend most of the time in the 6th house here, so watch your health and keep going. Now with Mars cruising out here right at the beginning of the month, the rest of the month Venus is going to be pretty much by herself here in your astro sector of love. So you might feel like gambling, right? Because Venus is going to be in the 5th house, so you might feel like gambling. But more than likely, you're going to be attracting relationships, attracting children, right? Like they might make you a babysitter, right? People might make you a babysitter. But if you're not, there's a strong possibility that you're going to be attracting a lot of love and romance. This is your time of year. This is a yearly transit, and this is your time of year to shine, love and romance. Get out there and do it. You know, I don't see any problems happening at home. I see problems in communication and problems with your brothers and sisters, maybe problems driving, but that's going to resolve itself in the next couple of days, so I wouldn't stress it out. Just move it forward. Moving forward should be pretty good. It should be fine. Relationships, if you have relationship problems with your brothers and sisters, it's all going to improve in a couple of days, so don't worry about it. But the moving forward, well, you know, it's a good relationship time. Hey, thanks, Gloria. No babysitting? Romance would be good. Well, Gingie, I think it's Mars is, so something's going to happen. You're going to get really busy. And, but at the same time, you know, if you're really busy, it's a good time to find love. And you're in a very creative cycle, very creative and very loving cycle, but love's not going to really happen until Mars clears out. And Mars clears out really soon, and so you know, but like really soon, in the next couple of days, Mars is going to, by the weekend, Mars will clear out. Right, because it only has to go to 2 more degrees, right? So by the weekend, it'll clear out. And then when Mars is gone, it's going to leave room for love. So keep your eyes open, especially this weekend. You know, keep your eyes open this weekend for love. And get out there and have some fun. That's what I say. Get out there and have some fun. I don't really see any major stress happening in your chart coming up. Just watch your health. You know, just keep watching your health. And get out there and have some fun. Get out there and have some fun. Okay, one sec. What's up, Gloria? Oh, really? You bummed out about that? Okay, hold on, Gloria. Let me put you in the description box. You are super welcome, Ginger. This should be an interesting summer for you. Okay, Waitonit is up next, but first, let's pop in Gloria's dad. That interesting chart. Interesting chart for Ginger's chart's gonna be okay. Nothing too stressful, nothing too crazy awesome either. You know, like Venus is not really doing much. You know, nothing is really. Jupiter is retrograde. You know, it's really for Ginger. It's really, you know, it's really a time to, you know, get down to work. You know, everything. The big planets are behind the scenes. So like, you know, do stuff in the secret. Get it done. You know, very romantic time. Get out and be romantic, Ginger. You know, it's a good time. It is kind of a good time for love for you. Oops. 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 Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Where did it go? Hold on a sec. Hey, Psychic, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. So, July 1st, Gloria? Gloria, is it July 1st? Oh, no. He's the same age as my mom. July 1st, 1951. Oh, I did it. Okay. July 1st, 51. Let me just sort this out a little bit so I can... All right. Son of a bitch. One sec. All right, I got it. Now I'll save it. All right, Waitonit's up. I did it. I did it. Everybody cool? Everybody cool? Gloria's the timestamp. Well, Psychic, everything is cool, man. What have you been up to? Is everything cool? Are you having a wonderful day? Things are actually quite slow these days over here. You would think they would be super busy, right? But they're not. Things are pretty chill. They're, you know, we're in a routine. I don't know that we're in a rut or anything, but we're in a, you know, we're in a health routine. When you're in a health routine, you have to, you got to take it all with a, you know, you got to take it all with a degree of salt, I guess. All right, whatever. I'm looking for something while we're talking here, but it's okay. I'll find it another time. Okay, Waitonit. 124. All right, 124. Waitonit. You are up. 124.00. I like this system I'm using. We'll have to see what system I use when I'm back in Chicago and I have my big monitors, but for now, we'll check it out. We'll enjoy it. Waitonit is up. All right, let's do it. Gingie with the tattoo. Can you imagine, Beast? Yeah. She's a Pisces. She probably has... Oh, man. Hell, Beast, she's a Pisces. She probably has more metal in her body than you do in... I don't know. Can you imagine if Ginger had more piercings than you did, Beast? That would be funny. That would be neat to see. She's a Pisces. I wouldn't put it past her. And psychic situations. The... Yeah, well, Mercury was retrograde, right? Now Mercury's going direct in a couple of days. It's time to get back in action, you know? So just take it easy. Take it out with a grain of salt. Let it work out. Everything is going to be cool. All right, let's look what Waitonit's chart. Let's see what's going on here. So we're going to do these transits as well. But before I do, let me have a look at the chart and see if anything really drastic is going to change during the month. So no, Pluto's going to change. Saturn's not going to change. Neptune is going to change. Jupiter. Mercury's okay. Venus is going to cross over. Venus is going to cross over. Wait on it. All right, so let's do it. Let's look at the... Whoops. Time to be a rebel. Needles. Well, I hear you can get tattoos in pill form now. I heard that. Yeah. Instead of needles, you can get your tattoo pill form. Okay, whatever. Let me just read the charts. It says, it wasn't that funny, Sonny. Yeah, I know, whatever. I play with my zombies. Here's just some homely looking zombies. Oh man. Some of these guys should... This guy here looks like he got the COVID. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't even remember what stupidness I was saying. Okay, here we go. Okay, Waitonit's up. So let's check on Waitonit's chart. So let's make this a little bigger. A little bigger. So Waitonit's a long time sunny side, all right? And so we've seen her chart before, but check it out. Just to let you guys know, a quick rundown before we get to the transits. So Waitonit is a big personality, right? You're talking about a Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, right? So, but her Venus is in Sagittarius. He's fun. So it's like a fun Scorpio. It's a fun Scorpio. She's a fun Scorpio, but an intense Scorpio, right? The moon is way over here in Libra. So a very balanced Scorpio, a very fair play Scorpio. You know, Scorpios would usually make pretty good lawyers. Very good surgeons. But I would think that Waitonit, instead of working in the medical field, I think Waitonit would be very good in the legal field. You know, having said all of that, it's a high possibility Waitonit was a model or self-employed. Waitonit could easily be a model or self-employed or make money based on her looks because the Venus is in the first house. A lot of people who have Venus in the first house are entrepreneurs, or they make money based on their looks or their appearances, or they're entrepreneur, right? Make money based on your looks, or self-employed somehow. Anyways, they also tend to be a little bit self-absorbed. And people with the, you know, Venus in the first house, you know, they attract a lot of attention. They attract a lot of jealous people, and it could cause problems in relationships. Venus in the first house, people often get divorced. They often have problems in relationships. On top of all of that, Saturn's in the 12th house. So you have to, so Waitonit has to watch out, you know, for people trying to control them in life, that their life isn't really their own, you know. In some charts, it can almost guarantee abuse. In some charts, it can guarantee abuse. It can people trying to control them. People might control them emotionally. People trying to control them financially, emotionally. There are going to be times in her life when it feels as if her life is not her own. People are doing things behind the scenes to try and control her, and limit her movement. There's also a strong possibility she gets blamed all the time for things she didn't do. All right, that's just a rundown. Also, obviously, right, Mercury right here in the 12th house, people always gossip about her. But she's definitely a hardcore Scorpio. She probably sees the dead and talks to spirits, right? Mercury and Scorpio, see the dead, talk to spirits. All right, what else do you need to know in this chart? Mars is here. Mars and Jupiter and Neptune are all in the 6th house. So Waitonit should make a ton of money in this lifetime. So that's great. Unfortunately, the only downside is this money is going to cause you some problems, right? See that? Chiron is at 7 degrees as well. Money's going to cause you problems, but you should make a ton of money in this life. It's also going to be expensive, right? Mars is there, money in, money out. It gets expensive. What else do we have in here? We're gotta get to the transit soon for July, but that's the gist of it. There's going to be, torment behind the scenes. People always kind of control you. I think you're going to almost guaranteed, I think Waitonit is almost guaranteed going to get divorced, and there's going to be some kind of problem. Maybe there's going to be a death of one of her friends, maybe a death of your partner. Maybe Waitonit gets married and her partner dies. That would suck. Or your partner gets very sick. Something might happen where you're in a relationship and your partner gets really sick. Or something, anyways, let's see what's going on with the transits. So this month, so that's the gist of her chart. This month, so Pluto is retrograde in the financial sector, okay? So money is a little screwy. So money is going to be leaving the chart, but it's going to be restructuring. I know it's a little effed up, but it's going to be expensive. So this is money you make from your job, right? Your life, the money that you're paid. And so Pluto is here, continues to be here. Pluto's been here for a while, and Pluto continues its journey here. It says retrograde, so expect things for Waitonit to get expensive. Like really expensive. And what are you gonna do? It's like really expensive, but it's going to but you have to do it. You have to spend the money on the business. You have to spend the money on yourself. You have to spend the money. But I think in the long run, it's going to work out. Or that's me being optimistic. I'm saying, because I'm going through it too, right? We're all going through this Pluto thing in different parts of our chart. I'm being optimistic about it and saying if you spend the money, it's going to all be okay. Is it really? So, having said all of that, you absolutely, without any question, have to watch out right now this summer for people trying to control you. Okay, it's a big deal. So car accidents, very much watch out for car accidents. Very much watch out for people trying to control you, right? Watch out for going to jail, right? For things that's not your fault, right? So Waitonit. Watch out for getting blamed for something you didn't do. Watch out for people trying to control your physical motion, like, I don't know, like this is a normal thing, like going to jail or being in the army or going to a boarding school or having people trying to control you, like being locked up in an institute or mental health situation. But all of that's, any kind of anything like that. Or it could be something simple like car problems, right? So something is going to happen that's probably going to delay your ability to move around. Or you have to watch out for like cell phone problems or communication or computer problems. Those are all really, those are the things that you have to watch out for right now. Even if things might have been good recently, you're going to have a summer of communication glitches. So watch out for people trying to restrict your movement. Watch out for car problems. And watch out for maybe fighting with your brothers and sisters. Those are very big deals, though. Very sincerely watch out for it for the rest of the year. On top of all of that, Neptune is going to go retrograde for this month in your 4th house. So maybe something goofy bananas is going to happen with where you live. Expect something a little crazy, a little weird to happen where you live. Maybe you might decide to beautify the place, right? Because it's Neptune, right? So Neptune is usually like paint the place, right? Or put some like paint. It's Neptune, right? It's Neptune, it's like paint. So with Neptune retrograde, you might decide to really put some elbow grease into not renovating. I don't see renovations. I see some kind of like paint and some kind of artsy fartsy kind of make things look to pretty up the place is what I'm thinking here. All right, bees, we'll see you soon. See you soon. All right, so that's a big, so wait on it. That's what I see, sprucing up the place. There might be some problems with the kids, right? But like, just roll with it. The relationships, you're going to go through some relationship drama, but not for a while. You'll go through relationship drama later on in the year. Later on in the year is going to get difficult as far as relationships are concerned. Like maybe you're supposed to get married later this year. I don't know. Like maybe you're supposed to get married later this year, or maybe you're thinking about getting a divorce right now. But whatever happens, sometimes later this year there should be a big shift in your relationship status. Whatever it is, I would expect it to shift around. On top of all of that, sudden and unexpected things happening with your job. Just watch out. Interesting stuff happening with the career. For you, it should be happening. It should have happened last week or the week before. Last week or the week before, you might have had big changes with your career. Moving forward, like, a new job or something. Or, something happened at work. Anyways, money should be really good right now. If you want to borrow money, it should be very good. It should be really good. Time to borrow money, time to investments should be pretty good. They should be. Venus is here. And finally, for the rest of the month of July, you're probably going to think about traveling or going back to school. And that's the deal, man. That's the deal. Wait on it. For the rest of the month, you're going to think about traveling or going back to school. And that's what's up. So take it easy. So money, so the big theme, so money is a theme, okay? Money is a big theme. You're going to have to work really hard, change your finances, change your thing. Money has been a big theme. It looks like driving and communication is going to be a big theme, right? Very big theme. Driving and communication, watch out for it. Relationships might come under attack. That's later on in the year, so you don't have to worry about that. And then travel. It looks like you might think about traveling or studying. Traveling or studying is coming up. So work on your money for the first half of the month, and then think about studying for the second half. And that's the deal. Wait on it. I think everything's going to be okay. I really think everything is going to be okay. You're super welcome. Hope there's no stress. Oh, my neck and my shoulders. I hope there's no stress over there. Oh, man. And my app. The app is all fucked up. Well, I'm going to have to figure it out. Oh, SLC's heading to bed. All right. Sweet dreams, sexy. Huh, that sucks. Oh, we'll have to figure it out. All right, next. Wait on it. You're going to be okay. You're going to have a pretty good month. You definitely should have a pretty good month. Yeah, you should have a pretty good month. Not a lot of stressful reasons. Later on in the year, it's going to get stressful, but for now, it looks okay. Actually, hold on. Wait on it. You're going to be very lucky. Before we leave, you're going to be very lucky around the 25th of June. See this? 28 degrees. Venus is going to be around 28 degrees at the end of June. So wait on it, right around the 25th of June, say a little earlier, the 24th of June, that's your time to buy lottery tickets. You're going to be very lucky for lottery tickets right around the 24th of June. And it's going to continue, right? Venus is going to sweep through. and then on the 30th of June. So, oh my God. So right around that time period. So right from the 24th, so wait on it, 24th, all the way to the beginning of July, you're super lucky in gambling. Not gambling, you're not lucky at all in gambling, but you're lucky in the lottery. So that's your time period. That's it for the year, right? It's twice a year. Well, sometimes 3 times a year, right? But this is it. This is it. Get out there and buy your lottery tickets. Very seriously, this is it. Get out there and get the lottery tickets. Yeah, actually, there's a little bit more. So wait. So June 24th, you're super lucky in the lottery. And then Jupiter's going to make it all the way back. And then right around, say, the 15th of July. Got that? So let's back this up a bit. Let's say the 15th to the 25th of July, right? Jupiter's going to be at 0 degrees Pisces, and it's going to make a really nice aspect to your sun. So this is a really auspicious month for you. So starting right now until the beginning of July, you're very lucky in the lottery. And then again, from say the 15th to the 25th, you're super lucky in the lottery as well. This is a long one. It's almost the 30th. Holy smokes. Yeah, say the 15th to the 27th, you're super lucky as well. Those are the 2 time periods for you. Yeah, psychic. Yeah, get the lottery tickets as well. So that's the deal. That's the deal. Wait on it. That's your lottery times. All right, next. All right, we got it. I did it. Good job, Sonny. I did it. Okay, good. Next. Okay. Diane. Oh, Diane is right there on my chart. All right, Diane is up next. Diane, Romeo, Gloria. All right, we got the lottery tickets in. Good. I can't believe it's like my major hobby right now. Trying to figure this out. So I gotta. Okay, next 142. Diane, 142. Hey, Diane, I thought you had some questions. I saw you send me something. You sent me an email, I thought. Let me, oh, geez, one sec. Let me pull it up. I thought you sent, did you have where the hell did it go? All right, Diane, let's have a look at your reading here. Let me just clean this up here. All right, here we go. 143, 47, 143. All right, Diane, you are up. Fuck. Let's switch the charts. Let's switch the chart. Is this too complicated for you guys? Is this colorful chart gonna work for you guys, or do you need the other chart? I guess we need the other chart, right? All right, we'll bring up. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, so that's a lot of stuff going on in this chart. Wow, Diane, is this chart correct? November 25th, 78, 5 p.m. in Cameroon. All right. There's a lot going on in this chart. Holy smokes. All right, well, here we go. Can you guys see all this? Guys, I think my chat is frozen. I'm going to refresh this. Be 1 second and then we'll look at this chart. All right, Diane. This is Diane. DianeL. Anyways, there's a timestamp in the description box. Okay, Diane, here we go. So, Diane is a Sagittarius. There we go. Sagittarius Taurus rising. Oh, no way. Yeah, that's an interesting combination. That's a really interesting combination. Look at this chart. Forget about all the red that's on the inside, right? That's a little soupy. This no one is really, you know, this, but like this stressed out. But anyways, she's a very, very, very early Sagittarius. Not exactly on the cusp, but almost on the cusp. She is just right on the cusp of the psychic part of the zodiac, so to speak. And so she's probably highly intuitive and almost on the border of being psychic. She's probably very fast. She's probably very fast, very impatient, very philosophical. She probably speaks in short, truncated sentences. Excuse me. But she comes across as a Taurus rising. She's a Taurus rising. So maybe she's very, Diane's very possessive. Maybe a little slow. Maybe she takes her time. Maybe she's possessive. Maybe she likes the way things smell. Oh my God. Ugh. Let us. Thanks, Ginger. Thanks, Ginger. Oh man. Thanks. That was a little over. That was a little over the top comment from that guy. All right, next. Hey Diane. So check this chart out. Diane has some interesting stuff in her chart. So let's get back to it. So she can be very I don't know if she's optimistic, but she's probably a very good teacher. She's probably going to have relationship problems in this lifetime. Wherever the sun is in your chart, you're going to find that you have problems there. Or it's something that you're always focused on, or it's something that you always have to do. In Hori astrology, it creates a bit of fire, or like it causes combustion. In astrology, it causes combustion. And wherever the sun is, you're going to find problems anyways, whatever. So, and with Mars in the 7th house, I would say it's almost guaranteed Diane is going to get divorced. I do see abuse in the relationships. I see cheating in the relationships. I see abuse in the relationships. And I see absolutely divorce in her relationship. Maybe her partner dies, you know, maybe she marries someone who dies young, but there are going to be problems in relationships. All right, next, cruising through. Jupiter is technically, Jupiter is stationary direct in the 3rd house. So she might actually have a lot of brothers and sisters. You know, Lilith is there, so she probably doesn't always get along best with her brothers and sisters. She might have had a really bad falling out or argument or some kind of problem with one of her brothers and sisters at some point in life, like maybe there's some abuse with the family or something. Having said all of that, yeah, there's a lot of energy in that part of the chart. There's a lot of, she's a naturally gifted salesperson, whether she realizes it or not. And she's good in communication. She's naturally gifted in communication, naturally gifted in sales, and she probably likes to move around a lot. She likes to stay busy. She probably likes to talk to people. She might know a couple of languages. Then as we cruise along, Saturn is here in Virgo, no less. She's going to be, might be a little OCD. She might be a detail, you know, a little bit of a detail freak. She is ridiculously psychic. You know, she's ridiculously uses her intuition. Hey, thanks, Jazz. Yeah, we'll check it out in a sec. And so, so Diane, you know, she uses her intuition. She has to use her intuition. Her intuition comes naturally to her. She probably uses her intuition a lot. And, you know, what she could... She's also gets a little OCD with the facts sometimes. All right, next. Saturn in the 4th house is going to take her family away from her. So maybe she didn't grow up with her parents. Maybe like her father was taken away from her when she was younger, or her parents got divorced or split up, or she was taken away from her parents, or she lived with one of her parents or not both, or she lived with her aunt or uncle or something, or again, her parents got divorced. Anyways, that's a big thing in her life, and it challenges all of everywhere she lives. She gets tormented at home. It doesn't really work out for her at home sometimes. Having said all of that, Chiron is behind the scenes. Retrograde Chiron in the 12th house is probably going to cause some mental health issues. You know, maybe there was something that happened at home where people were trying to control you, and they, you know, there was mental health problems. You know, you might have mental health problems and depression, and people really tried to, you know, it was difficult for you. Having said all of that, the moon is in Libra, so you're a very fair person. You know, Diane definitely cares about other people. She believes in other people. She's extremely fair. She could make a very good lawyer. And she might work in the health industry. You know, Venus is in Scorpio over here in the health industry. So maybe she works in the health industry. And hold on a sec. Does this chart even look right? So let's pause this. Let's look at something for a sec. Let me see something with her chart here. Oh, this looks right. This looks right. Hold on a sec. One sec. I'm just checking some, make sure this is all correct. Yeah, it looks correct. It looks right. All right, just double checking. One sec. All right, let's continue it up, because we're not done. We're going to do the transits in a sec. Anyways, so moon in the 5th house. She obviously cares a lot about kids. It's in Libra, so she's balanced. She's fair play. You know, she's a very, very romantic, very creative person. She possibly sings. You know, she's romantic. She, you know, she cares a lot about children, and she probably wants to have a lot of kids. Or maybe she works with kids. Then we have, although I think she would do best if she worked in the legal profession, but, you know, she probably does. Anyways, now, there are problems. She absolutely has problems in relationships, and she probably has problems in communication. So, with Venus in the 6th house, she's going to end up dating people that she works with. Or she's going to have problems in she's going to absolutely have problems in relationships. Guys are going to, people where she works are going to, you know, everybody's going to want to date you. Where you work, guys are always going to want to date you. And you're probably going to end up dating people with you where you work with. With Venus retrograde, you're always going to have problems in relationships. So watch out for it. Also, with Mercury retrograde, there's communication problems. That's just to say the least, right? Having said all of that, with Uranus and Pluto and Venus retrograde in your 6th house, you have to watch out for health problems, obviously mental health problems, but watch out for physical health problems that are going to creep up. Surprise health problems, right? Watch out for all of that. All right, next. Let's go check out your transits and see what's going on. Yeah, Delight, of course we do charts. Yeah, it's astrology. We do charts. Anyways, thanks, man. That's really sweet. All right. So there you go, Diane. Any questions as we move along? So that's the gist. We're going to get down to your transits in a sec. So lots of problems, you know, so lots of problems in relationships. Absolutely watch your health. You know, you might really like animals. I think you're really good with kids. Definitely problems at home growing up. Might have been some abuse in relationships. Almost definitely abuse in relationships. Maybe the death of a spouse. You know, maybe your husband died when you were younger. Almost definitely. And someone is definitely trying to steal money from you. All right, let's look at your transits and see what's going on. All right, so these are the transits coming up. Hey, Delight, what's up, man? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, down the road, these readings here are $25 and $30. This one was $75. And, you know, these are mini astrology readings. So, all right, here we go. I'm just doing her transits now. So I did Diane's chart, right? And now I'm going to look at what's happening to her coming up in the next month or so. And so here we go. So up here, this stuff is a little crappy up here. That's retrograde. And this stuff is retrograde here. So this stuff is all a little crappy, right? So that means Diane might have problems at a distance right now. If she's studying at university, she might be having problems at school, or problems with people from a distance, or problems traveling right now. Problems with people from different cultures, problems at university if she's going back to school, problems traveling, problems with people at a distance. On top of all of that, Jupiter is retrograde right here in her career sector, no less. So Jupiter is causing problems in her career. So it might be time Diane might be thinking about getting a new job. She might be forced to get a new job. The company she's working for might have thinking about expanding, but it's some kind of expansion is going slowly, or there's some kind of fucked upness. Or she might get a job offer from a company she used to belong to, right? Because it's retrograde. And so those are some ideas, you know. So she might think about traveling or going back to school, or she might start her own business or get a new job right now. But on top of all of that, Neptune is retrograde right now. So with Neptune retrograde, she seriously might, see right here on the South Node, she might think she's very close to accomplishing something that she's always wanted to accomplish, very close to doing that, especially with groups of friends. Maybe she's very thinking about starting her own business on the internet or working with groups of friends or something. But Neptune's going to go retrograde in a couple of days. And when it does, she's going to realize, maybe, it's not going to work out. So Diana, just be careful with internet stuff, right? Internet stuff is going to need some adjustment as you move forward. Now, having said all of that, good things are happening with your brothers and sisters. Really, really good things are happening with your brothers and sisters. Maybe you're getting a new car right now. Maybe you're getting a new computer. Maybe you got yourself You received a new cell phone or computer, or maybe you received a new brother or sister. I don't know. And so that's where the energy is happening right now. Having said all of that, that's it. That's it. You're not going through any kind of you're not going through any problems with the nodes. You're not going through any Saturn problems. There should be no Pluto problems. You shouldn't be going through any major life problems. Just, you might go through some career difficulties right now, and you might really seriously think about getting yourself a new car. And that's the deal. If you're looking for love, love is going to come through your brothers and sisters, through your friends and tight social network. You might meet someone online. You also might meet someone online from a website if you're looking for love. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's the gist. Hey, Erin. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope everything is very cool with you. Hey, Unstruck, what's up? Of course you can get a tarot reading. Yeah, Erin, welcome to the sunny side. I hope you're having an amazing day. All right, so that's Diane's chart. All right, I'm going to put Jazz here for readings. So who's next? So we have Romeo. We have a chart reading for Romeo, and then a chart reading for Gloria's dad. And then we're going to get Jazz, or we'll just take a moment right now and read the cards for Jazz to help her out with what's coming up. One sec. This whole thing is messed up for me. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on a sec. Hey, Priestess, what's up? Everyone should join me in the node stuff. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna do Jasmine. Hey, Romeo. Yeah, we're gonna do Jasmine. We're gonna read Jazz's cards, and then we're gonna get on to stuff. We should all join forces with the nodes. I know, man. I know, it's funny. Oh, man. Hold on a sec. Oh, that's cute. Alright, whatever. Hold on a sec. Let's go back. Sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted. Let's look up at Jazz's card. Hey, David. What's up, my man? Are you having a wonderful day? Okay, so we looked at Diane's chart. Alright? We looked at her transits. We looked at everything she's doing. Let's put this down. Let's pull up the cards. And we'll have a look. We'll read Jasmine's cards and see what's going on with Jazz. So next week is the big week for Jazz, right? May the nodes be with you all, really. That's hilarious. David. Oh, man. Oh, it's all cool. Hey, where's my water? Oh, here we go. Oh, man, that bottle's empty. So is that bottle. All right, let's get some more water. Oh, man, that new type of astrology. I'm studying, I've been reading a lot of KP astrology. And it didn't, for my thing tonight, I was researching, I think I got it backwards. I think I did it completely backwards. Or they're using the sun really combusted everything. It was interesting. But I'll definitely add it to the sports gambling stuff. I can't believe I'm doing a sports gambling thing using astrology because I want to add it in the fall, right? But it's the way they use it. It's not the same type of astrology that I use to pick like the Academy Awards or who's going to win the election. It's a different type of astrology. And so, excuse me. And so I didn't start reading it for that reason. I started reading it for some completely different reason, but I kind of fell down this particular rabbit hole looking for something else. And so anyways, I'm figuring out this puzzle, and then I'll get back to that thing in KP astrology. And when I figure out what the thing I'm looking for, I'll explain it. We'll do an education day, and I'll explain it to you guys. All right, Jasmine's up. Here we go, Jazz. First up, Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups reversed. All right, Jazz, so here we go. This is the big week, right? We have a couple of big weeks coming up. We have a couple of really big weeks coming up. So first, Mercury's going direct. All right, so first, so you're going to get your answers. So whether these answers are permanent or not are a little bit irrelevant. I'm telling you, most of the answers that we have right now are going to go through a restructuring over in the fall. Okay, so don't get too hung up on the answers right now. So you're going to find that when Mercury goes direct in the next couple of days, you're going to find, everyone is going to find that a lot of the off-putting things that happened in the last couple of weeks, people are going to try and rectify them. Meaning if someone was an asshole and they wanted to break up, they're going to come crawling back to you in the next couple of days. So expect a lot of forgiveness. Expect a lot of, thinking sounder heads should prevail in the next couple of days. But having been forewarned that sounder heads are going to prevail over the next couple of days, we also have Saturn retrograde. Keep in mind, as Mercury moves forward, you're going to think that your thinking has been wrecked. You're going to believe that you're thinking more clearly. But your emotional state's not. Your emotional state hasn't been rectified. Saturn's still retrograde. So you're still not doing all the work you should be doing. And I'd imagine for most people, the real hard work is not getting done. Some of you are doing it. Some of you are doing the best you can. But I believe you're not really digging into things as you normally would. And in addition to that, Jupiter's retrograde now. And for some of you, enthusiasm's going to wane. For the summer, your optimism is going to wane for some of you. And for others, when Jupiter goes retrograde, your optimism will fly off the charts, right? There's not really a middle ground in astrology. There's like an extreme of either side. And so be prepared for it. So even though we think or we believe that our thinking is sound, it's not. And so even if things change a little bit, expect major change in the fall. All right, you guys got that? In addition to that, the cryptocurrency is going to toilet out, and should majorly rebound a little later. But I don't see anything reason to change my beliefs right now. All right, so Jazz, first up. So that's for everybody. Jazz, Queen of Cups reversed, right? So that nurturing vibe, it's not there. So be careful. Yeah, yay to optimism. You got it, Unstruck. I'll add you in a sec. And so Jasmine, Queen of Cups reversed, right? Not as much love going around. Oh, shit. Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so here you go. This is a split decision. Jazz, Two of Wands reversed. It's a split decision. Well, I'll give you... So, at worst... Okay, at worst, Jazz, it's going to feel as if you don't have any options, right? Two of Wands, options, right? The world is your oyster. But with the Two of Wands reversed, you're going to feel as if your options have been taken away from you. You're going to struggle. You're just going to struggle to sense your options. You're going to see Two of Wands, right? Opportunities, it's reversed, so you're going to feel like there's no opportunities, like things are going to be forced upon you. Queen of Cups, you don't have that nurturing vibe that you're hoping for. And the Two of Wands indicates, lack of opportunities. And then we have the Four of Cups reversed. The Four of Cups, this indicates a malaise. You're upset about something. You want things to get better. If it's right side up, things are pretty good, and you're wondering how things could be even better. That's right side up, but this card is reversed. So with the Four of Cups reversed, you're probably not wondering how things could get better. You're probably wondering how things got so bad, right? The Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups is usually daydreaming about how things can be even better. People are in a rut, in a malaise, but it's upset. So you might feel there's no blindsided here. There's no not seeing the danger. There's no someone checking out the moon, any kind of moon thing or eights. It's like this is a pretty straight up situation where the Queen of Cups says it's not very nurturing. Two of Wands, lack of opportunities. Things are going to be forced upon you. And the change is going to be forced, right? It's Aries. It's a Two of Wands. It's the first card. And then the Four of Cups reversed indicates like you're going to be stuck wondering. At the end of all of this, you're going to be stuck pondering and wondering what the fuck happened. So watch out. So be careful. And finally, oh, thank God. Finally, Jazz, a new romantic cycle begins. So don't think of it as romance, right? You're not going to meet anybody in court. Just think of it like a new cycle begins, like a new lease on love, This is going to put the past finally. So this looks like the past is finally going to be put behind. It looks like there's going to be some kind of fuckery. I don't think it's going to be 100% in your favor. I think it's not going to be 100% against you either. But I do think you're going to be left wondering at the end of the day how things got so fucked up so fast. And but I also know if you roll with everything, the Moonology card says that a new cycle is coming and things are actually going to be okay. So be careful. So next week, be careful. So Mercury's going to be direct, right? So people think they're, but so just be careful. We're not. Whatever happens, guys, whatever happens in this cycle, whatever you think, whatever you feel, whatever oh, we got him, whatever is going on, this is all going to change in the fall. Everything is going to change. So just deal with it. So whether the guy comes back, whether, you legally get support of your kids, or they take your kid away, or whatever happens in relationships or your job or your moving or your career, it's going to all be shifted around again in the fall. So take it all with a grain of salt and don't make permanent decisions on stuff that you already know in advance is going to change. All right, that's my 2 cents. Hey, Adam, what's up? I hope everything is super cool. All right, Unstruck, you got it. Let's put you on the list. Let's read your cards right now, and then we'll get back to the 2 more readings after this. Hey, Unstruck, it's not coming through. Fuck, my app is all fucked up. It's not coming through, Unstruck. I'll add you when it comes through. It'll come through in a couple of minutes. Too bad. It would have been nice to read some cards right now. But Okay, Romeo is up. Shit, I didn't do Jazz's timestamps. Oh, that's all fucked up. Jazz, let's say 2 hours was Jazz's timestamp. Okay, Romeo is up. We're revising stuff. Your ex told your son that he's gonna win. That's so fucked up, you know? You know, Jazz, that's such a fucked up thing. Like, what are you gonna do, right? That's such a fucked up thing for a way for the parents, for the father to behave. But you just gotta roll with it. You just gotta roll with it. Hold up. You had bad breakup with Gemini. Hey, Unstruck, I'm gonna put you in the description box, but it hasn't come through on the PayPal yet. Just let me know when it comes through on the PayPal, and then we'll do your reading. In the meantime, Romeo is up. Romeo 216. Well, you know, Jazz, the kids are the kids, you know? After a while, I think after a while, kids grow up understanding what's going on. Kids grow up understanding what's going on. The only problems are, as they grow up understanding what's going on, they get fucked up, right? I see it all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. The kids, you know, they're doing, you know, the kids are, you know, they're like just kids, right? And they get, when they see people behaving like this, they get fucked up, you know, because they are fucked up. You know, so, you know, so you Jazz, you gotta do it for the kids, you know, you gotta be strong for the kids, you know, you gotta be a good adult for the kids, you know. 16. No, Romeo, we have, uh, one sec. Erin, yeah, it's 11:11. You could use the super chat. Yeah, give it a shot. Do your thing. I'll do your tarot in a sec. Hey, Romeo. Yeah, man. February 11th. Can you not see it? Are the zombies in the way? Hold on a sec. We have February 11th, 1983. February 11th, 1983. Can you guys see it? Right there. February 11th, 1983. 10 a.m. in Andrews, Texas. Okay, let me put this back so we can see, so we can all see it. No problem, man. We'll start the zombies in a sec. We're not doing a lot tonight, and we're not staying too late. We're taking it nice and easy. So let's just get the charts right, and we'll sort it out. We'll start the zombies in a sec. Erin, let me add you to the list. And I'm waiting for, Erin, I'll add you to the list. I'm waiting for Unstruck to come through on PayPal, and I'm waiting for Erin to come through on Super Chat. But you guys are added to the list anyways. Guillermo, you want a new job? Unstruck, you want a new job? What did I say about Tauruses? Did I say Tauruses are getting new jobs? I can't remember. All right, Romeo is up. Okay, let's do it. Romeo is up. I can't remember what I said about Tauruses. We'll look and we'll see. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Who are we doing? This is Romeo. All right, Romeo, let's do it. Let's get the zombies going and we'll check out your chart. Should you move to Mexico from California? Why would you do that? Oh, because you want to go retire in Mexico. You want to go chill out in Mexico. Maybe. Are you going to be able to make money in Mexico? Anyways, go ahead, Erin. I'll write that down for you. Just hit the super chat button when you get, just you do your thing. Do your thing. And I'll be, here we go. I have you, it's in the description box. We'll come back to it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. All right, Romeo, let's do it. You and me. Zombies are off. All right, thanks for your patience. Okay, Romeo, here we go. Oh, man, Romeo, I see divorce problems in your chart as well. So, anyways, whatever. So, Romeo is an Aquarius. He's not your typical Aquarius, though. He's probably very fairly typical. Oh, this is another Taurus rising. Thanks, Erin. I'm good. So this is another Taurus rising. So, but anyways, Romeo is an Aquarius Taurus rising. He also has his moon is in Aquarius. It's in the 10th house. So there's a possibility this guy is really much like an Aquarius. He's probably fairly aloof. He probably comes across, not to be negative or anything, but Romeo probably comes across as a lot more of the negative type stereotypes of Aquarius than he really is. I mean, because he's a Taurus rising, he can come off as a little standoffish. He can come off as a little bit aloof. He can come off as an extra stubborn, extra possessive. And it's really a shame because you're not. Your moon is in Aquarius as well. So you're a really fun guy. You're really fun. In addition to being fun and free, and you're probably quite rebellious and innovative, your Venus and your Mars are in Pisces. They're almost conjunct in Pisces. So you absolutely support the underdog. You very much take care of other people. You could easily work in the health industry. You could work in the health industry. You could work in pharmaceuticals. You can work taking care of other people. And you can, maybe you're an administrator at a retirement complex, or you're a facilitator for large groups of people, or you're, a nurse or some kind of healer or something like that. A nurse or someone who works in the health industry or the arts. It's Pisces, so you might work in the entertainment industry, you might work in the arts industry, you might take care of people, making your money taking care of people. All right. Anyways, moving on. Chiron in the 1st house, so there's obviously something about you and your appearance that can cause you problems at sometimes, Romeo. Maybe the way you look, people don't like you. People like you or don't like you based on your looks alone, and that's going to get you in problems in and out of problems in this lifetime. Way up here, for whatever reason, South Node in the 9th house, you probably didn't have any problems at school per se, meaning you're probably fairly smart, right? South Node in the 9th house, you're probably fairly smart, but there was always some kind of problems at school. Like 9th house is education and higher learning. Wherever the South Node is, you're going to have problems in your life. And you probably had problems at school. Maybe you were kicked out of school. Maybe some of the teachers really didn't like you. And that's just the way it is. So that's the deal. North Node in the 3rd house, maybe you're always having car problems or communication problems. Maybe car problems and communication problems. Over here is all fairly clean, so you shouldn't have too much drama with regards to kids. Not too much drama with regards to home. But there is a lot of drama over here. There's probably, you know, you have Pluto retrograde no less in your 6th house, so you might have a really bad health condition, or you know, it's reversed. Like maybe you have some kind of kidney problem. It's in Libra, so maybe you have some kind of kidney problem, or maybe there's some kind of health condition that you see. You also have Uranus and Neptune over in the 8th, so maybe there's some kind of health condition that you have that the doctors don't know what it is, or they can't diagnose it, or you're going to have to worry about some kind of diabetes or multiple sclerosis, or some kind of, you know, there's something about your health that's definitely lit up in this chart that you have to watch out for. Watch out for your health as you move forward in life. You might have had, as this aspect, Pluto makes this aspect to the nodes like this, you might have had the death. You know, you might have had some of your very close friends die when you were young at school, or you might have had one of your brothers or sisters might have died in a really bad car accident when you were young. All right, moving forward. Saturn stationary direct, making an aspect to your nodes. Yeah, problems with your brothers and sisters, major car accidents, watch out for that kind of stuff. But Saturn cruising through your 7th house, maybe there's a you know, like you're probably going to get married later in life. You might get married to someone who's at a different age than you. Typical Saturn stuff, right? So you might get married around the age of 30, maybe 35. There are going to be control issues in relationships, and you're probably going to end up getting divorced. Way up here, there's a strong possibility you're going to inherit a lot of money. You know, Jupiter in the 8th house, Uranus, sudden and unexpected opportunities to inherit money. You're probably you might win a lot of money in a legal battle. You might get a big chunk of money in a divorce settlement. All of the above is really good, and I don't see a lot of drain on your account from that, so I don't think you have to overly watch out too much about it. I think it's going to be sudden and unexpected, and you're going to come into a lot of money. Over here, you should be very popular, right? With the moon in the 10th house, there's a possibility for you to receive a lot of public recognition, a lot of public awards and recognition. You could easily go into politics if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you could go into politics. You should be very popular. Romeo, you should be really popular in whatever you do. Popular and successful. You might end up fighting with groups of people, fighting with all your friends, but you should still be very popular. Having said all of that, yeah, you should be very popular and you should make a lot of money. You should be very popular and you should make a lot of money, but you'll probably end up getting divorced and you might inherit a lot of money. Anyways, I really like this chart. I think there's a strong possibility you could be very famous, and a strong possibility you become famous in the arts. You can make a lot of money as a singer, musician, guitar player, right? You can make a lot of money in the arts, entertainment industry. All right, let's go see what the transits say. You still there? Hey, Guillermo, what's up? No, it's all cool. It's all cool, Guillermo, no big deal. Hey, Cece, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Not married? Yeah, I would not bet on you getting married anytime soon. I would not bet on it. I wouldn't bet on getting married. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on with your transits. As far as the transits are concerned, there's a, let's see if there's any negative shit happening first. So, Saturn's all right. You went through a Saturn square earlier on in the year, like around January, February, you went through a Saturn square. So January, February this year would have been really difficult for you. Maybe you went through a big career change, maybe you went through a big career change, or you lost your job, or it was time to get a new job. There's a possibility that something is happening with your business, like your business is, Romeo, you got to watch out for having sex with people you work with. You have to watch out for having sex at the office. Watch out for having sex with people you work with at the office. That could get you into some problems. Just be careful. Keep it, don't be loose in the zipper where you work, especially publicly. Very careful with that. Anyways, Earlier on in the year, things were probably pretty difficult. You might have started a new job earlier on in the year. Right now, with Saturn retrograde through here, it's going to be a little troublesome. Work is going to get a little sketchy, but you're going to be fine. It's nothing to really stress out. Work is going to be okay. Jupiter is retrograde, so whatever. It's just going back and forth across here. And while your sun is at 22 degrees, wow, last year would have been one hell of a bitch for you. Seriously, last year would have been a bitch. Anyways, moving forward, the yeah, lots of friends. Not yet. You're in kind of a holding pattern right now, so to speak. Like, there are problems happening at work. It's not really your fault. You're gonna have to roll with it. The South Node is crossing way up here, so you have to make some financial decisions right now, but I think your financial decisions are going to work. I think you're very lucky right now with a big financial decision, or a big investment should make you a big chunk of money coming up right now. Like within the next week, you should be in line for a big chunk of money. Way down at the bottom of the chart, you might be thinking about moving. Seriously, you might be thinking about moving. You might have an opportunity to make a lot of money on your house, or make a lot of money where you live, or you might get an opportunity to move someplace cheaper. But there's a lot of action happening down here, right down here in your home. Are you lucky? Are you really lucky? I don't see a lot of luck in your chart per se. So, like, you're not super lucky. I mean, you were pretty lucky when like last week you would have been lucky when Venus made an aspect to Venus, but it's not really that lucky anymore. You kind of, you will be lucky again next month. Next month when Venus is in Leo, you'll be lucky again. You'll be really lucky next month. At the beginning of next month, you'll be really lucky. But right now, the energy is happening at home. Two places, changes in your career are in store for you right now, and there's a possibility that you'll move, or changes are happening at the home front. But you should be making money from home. You should be working from home. It should be pretty good. All right, we did it. Hey, it's Romeo's transits. There you go, Romeo. Pretty cool chart, man. You should be really famous. You should be a famous singer or musician, or nurse, maybe, or a famous nurse. But I think more than likely you could be a famous artist or entertainer. Maybe a famous nurse. Because all right, next. That's cool, Guillermo. All right. Okay, there's Romeo's cards. Give me a second. So what's going on? Erin says, why Mexico? Because you're sick of California and U.S. politics, and you feel you can confidently make money there. Also, enjoy my energy and thought it would be fun to hear. Well, sure. Let's see what the cards say. Well, that's all sweet, Erin. I super appreciate it. Okay. Hey, Cece, I never messaged you back. I got really busy I got really busy last week, so I didn't return any messages from interviewing anyone on the show or doing any more of the psychic challenges. But we'll get back to that stuff shortly. When time frees up, we'll get back to it, and when I get back to it, we'll bring you guys on the show and interview some of the interview some of the YouTube psychics or Twitter psychics out there, or tarot readers, astrologers, and stuff. We'll get back to it. Okay, next. All right. Okay, Guillermo, one sec. Let's check out Erin, and then we'll do you. So Erin, you, and then we'll finish up with Gloria's dad. We'll go stress out Gloria's dad for a bit. So, all right, Erin, 234. Timestamps. Should you move to Mexico from California? Can you do that? Can Americans just move to California? I mean, to Mexico? Are you allowed to do that? Don't you have to, like, Isn't there a law? do they do that? Are you allowed to do that? You can't. I'm Canadian. Well, I live and work in the States as well, but like, I'm pretty sure I can't just go live in Mexico if I wanted. So there's. Who am I looking at? Erin. E-R-I-N. Do they do a thing where you have to live 6 months in the United States, 6 months in Mexico? Is that how it works? Well, let's see what the cards say. You know people. Guillermo, I'll put you up next. Let me just read Erin's cards, and then we'll read yours in a sec. Well, whatever. So, I know in the United States the people are a little. Actually, I don't like. I meet a lot of people in the United States, and like I meet a lot of people everywhere I go, and they all have, you know, people have deep opinions about certain things, and you know, it's not. It's not. It's very important to. What's important is to know what's important. And if something is important, then that's what's important. Is it important to care what your neighbors think? Is that important? If not, then it doesn't matter. I don't really talk to my neighbors, so I don't give a shit. So, and in Chicago, my close neighbors, they're not there anymore, but the guys who lived right beside us in Chicago, I'm friendly with them. You know, and they're cool with me, I'm cool with them. I like him. I like those guys. They're not there, they just moved out, but I really like them. So it was cool. They didn't have a problem, I didn't have a problem with them. Some other people in the building were a little bit like they're zealots, you know, it's a little bit weird. But at the same time, I don't really care. You know, I don't care. They're not, you know, I don't look at them for any reason. But at the same time, here's a lesson for you guys. There are reasons, of course, but although some people have some ideas, most people don't spend their time trying to change the way I think. Most people don't spend their time trying to convince me to follow their point of view. Sometimes I'll spend a lot of time discussing someone else's point of view, but for the most, and to appease them, to help clear someone's thoughts, or to give my 2 cents on something. But if you carry yourself in a certain, anyways, I'm going to leave that alone, because we all live in different neighborhoods, and the stuff that I'm saying from my neighborhood is probably not going to work in your neighborhood. Or I can tell you all till I'm blue in the face how to behave so that people don't behave like that around you. But I've seen people behave like that around me as well, so neither here nor there. Neither here nor there, and neither here nor there. All right, let's look at Erin's cards. So let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Should you move to Mexico? Well, let's go on. Erin, do you read the cards as well? All right, it's all different, right? It's an international world. And so the places I've been, probably my part of Chicago has probably nothing like anything in California. So, or my place in Vancouver is definitely not like anywhere in the United States. And where I live in Toronto is not like anywhere you guys, any of you guys experience in the States. All right, here we go. Erin's up. Here we go. You don't read the star. Well, I'll show you. We'll relate them. I'll show you how the tarot relates to the astrology as we go through. Okay. So first up, the Devil card. Check it out. So check it out, Erin. The Devil card is right here, right? It's the first card. Now the Devil card is Capricorn energy, but it's not really astrological Capricorn. It's kind of astrological Capricorn, because if you were to put it down on a circular clock, this card sort of falls in that area that Capricorn would fall into, right? As the 15th card. And so, but it's all, this card, the Devil card, is all about giving in to your carnal desires. It's about giving in to lust. It's about giving into temptation. It's about having a lot of fun. It's not necessarily the negative side of Capricorn, but it's the lustful side of Capricorn. Now, having said all of that, Capricorn is really it's about control, right? Capricorn is a card of control, or Capricorn is a sign of control. You know, we have Christmas, which is the Christmas season falls under Sagittarius, but Christmas itself falls under Capricorn. You know, so we celebrate in Sagittarius, but we pay the bills in Capricorn. And so for the Devil card here, we have a situation where people are always blaming others, right? The whole deal with the Devil card is you feel trapped, but you're trapped by your own volition. So whatever's going on, it usually means someone's goofing off, someone's being irresponsible, they're lacking responsibility, they're not taking control for their actions, and they're blaming other people. Now with this card, there is a possibility that you're goofing off, or it's a possibility that other people are blaming you because they're goofing off. But regardless, the Devil card indicates having a devilishly good time. And so that's what it means. A devilishly good time, but you're trapped. And that's the problem. Trapped kind of by goofing off a little bit. Then we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card that represents children. It's the only card in the deck that actually represents children. And like you would think the pages do, but it's more like the pages are more like childlike attitude. But the Six of Cups is all about children here. Now the Six of Cups, right, it works like this. 2, 3, 4 is the first, it's the 2, 3s, and 4s are the cardinal signs, and then 5, 6, and 7 are the fixed signs. So this is fixed cups, which is water. So fixed cups is 6, is 5, 6, 7. It's the middle decan of Scorpio, right? Scorpio right here, fixed water. So it's a card of nostalgia. It's a card of keeping it simple. It's also, the sixes tend to be quite victorious in the tarot. So although someone is goofing around, someone's not taking responsibility for their actions, someone might be blaming everyone else, the Six of Cups says you should keep it very simple, and there's probably someone around, or someone who maybe they're taking shortcuts. Maybe they're being a little bit naive, maybe they're being a little simple, maybe they're being a little innocent, or maybe they're just being a little childish in the entire situation, right? So keep your eyes open for it. So if you're looking to move to Mexico, yeah, so far so good. It looks like it's going to be innocent. It looks like it's not, the grass is not greener on the other side, right? The Devil card says you're just giving, you're just trading one vice for another, right? So if you give, so be careful with giving into the Devil card. And then we have the King of Cups reversed. So if you do it, you're not going to get the outcome that you think. The King of Cups reversed, so something simple, right? Like the King of Cups reversed. This is a guy who is all nurturing, right? His feelings are directly in touch with his actions. See? Halfway between Pisces and Aquarius, right there. Pisces, Aquarius being logical, dealing with everybody. Pisces using your intuition. The King of Cups uses his intuition, and he uses his intuition. So, but this card's reversed, so your intuition is going to be off in Mexico. So pretty much your reading is saying, all right, should you go to Mexico? If you want to go to Mexico, you're not going to escape your problems. It says the Devil card is there. So if you go, if things are still going to be, you're still going to have your problems. You're still going to blame your problems on other people. The Six of Cups says you're looking for an innocent way out. I would imagine you've probably spent some time in Mexico before. It's the Six of Cups is children, right? So you've probably been there before. And then we have the King of Cups reversed, and it means you're not gonna have, it's not the emotional Shangri-La that you're hoping for. It might be okay, you might make a lot of money, but it's probably not the emotional Shangri-La that you're looking for. Finally, a new start is coming. So there you go. In the end, a new start is coming. So I don't know, Erin, keep your wits about you. You know, go down, have a look, think about it. I think it's a good time to move to Mexico. I don't see any reason why not. And do it half the time, and spend half the time in Mexico and the rest of the time in California, and see how it works out. See how it works out. He's not taking care of his end of the responsibilities. Yeah, they're goofing off, right? They're goofing off. Yeah, the Devil card is really goofing off and blaming everyone else. It's okay. Hey, Erica, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Well, Erin, I hope it all works out for you. You know, hope everything is super cool. All right, next. I gotta put Unstruck up here. It's great to see you, Erin. I hope everything works out, and I absolutely wish you the best. Please subscribe to the channel, obviously. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you get a chance, if you save the reading. If you like our readings, tell everybody. All right, Guillermo's in the play. Hey, N30 in play. What's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Wow, Sag rising. No way. Moon in Cancer. Very cool. Very cool. Thanks, Erin. I'll tell you a secret. When you tell us that stuff on the sunny side, we know secrets about you. So if you're a Sagittarius moon, I know Unstruck is laughing right now because Guillermo knows what it means. It means if you're a Sagittarius rising, it means we know dirty secrets about you. We're real. We're not average astrologers here. I'll tell you right now. Oh shit, this is the wrong thing. Hold on. If you are a what the hell are you doing, Sonny? Sagittarius rising, right? Is that what you said? So you're Sag rising, Pisces sun, Moon in Cancer. Well, there's an interesting one. So you're a Pisces sun, Moon in Cancer. That's cute. So you have to watch out. So your Moon in Cancer and a Pisces sun and a Sagittarius rising, there's a strong possibility that you're going to have health issues. There's a strong possibility that someone around you is going to die by drowning. All right, so I'll say it, someone around you might die by drowning, so watch out for it. The spotlight is on home. You probably are going to inherit a bunch of money. You're probably going to inherit some money. The spotlight, someone around you is going to drown. You might have to watch out for abuse in relationships. You might have to watch out for divorce. You probably, yeah, you might be sick in some way. I say watch out for drowning. And spotlight's on the 4th house, you know. So you're always going to have problems with real estate. All right, enough. I'm getting tired. Let's move on. Anyways, I'm not going to do any secrets. 2 more. 21 degrees Sag rising. You're a late Sag rising. You're a late Sag rising, right? Interesting. All right, next, let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, N30. The tarot readings are 11/11. Next, Guillermo's up. Guillermo's up. Enough. Enough. We know all about, he knows all of the tricks on the channel. Let's go check out Guillermo's chart. Guillermo's chart, and then we're going to read Gloria's chart for her dad. Guillermo's cards, then Gloria's chart for her dad. Gloria's been patiently waiting. My phone's beeping away, but there's nothing on there. I don't know what the hell is what the deal is. All right. You are super welcome. All right, Guillermo, let's do it, man. 251. Should you get a new job? Man, let me look at Taurus. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Let's do Guillermo's reading. And so let me look at this for a second. Should you get a new job? Should Taurus get a new job? I don't remember. Should you get a new job? Yeah, why not? Why, you know, I don't know that this is a good time for you to get a new job. I think you might have to get a new job. Hey, Guillermo, I think for Tauruses, maybe Taurus risings, I think you might have to get a new job, man. All that retrograde stuff at the top of your chart, I think there's a strong possibility you're going to get a new job. Let me look at the cards. Hey, Annie, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope everything is cool down in Texas. Hope the kids are okay. Hope the family is doing its thing. You know, the family is okay. Hey, Kayla, what's up? I hope you're having a super beautiful day as well. So, Guillermo, first up, man. Oh, you guys can't even see the chart. I'm sitting in front of it. So, no, I'm going to see what the cards say. I'm going to see what the cards say, Unstruck, but like according to the astrology, I think you're probably going to have to get a new job, whether you want one or not. I think it's time for Tauruses to get new jobs, man. Seriously. All right, let's see what the cards say. 2 more readings. Let's see what's going on. Kayla. All right, here we go. Kayla, chill out. All right, Guillermo. Should Guillermo get a new job? Man, it looks like you don't have a choice. Because Saturn retrograde at the top of your chart. You might have no choice. Oh, dude. Emperor. Maybe Psychic Studio. Maybe Kayla. I'm kind of a little busy doing readings for other people right now, though. But the Empress is up. Here we go. Sorry, not the Empress, the Emperor. So, Unstruck. So, here you go. First up, you have to take control of the situation, right? The Emperor is all about, it's the second of the 3 progressive not luminaries, it's the 3 progressive orders of love. Like, the Empress is the softest form of love. It's the most nurturing. Then we have the Emperor, which is a little bit more stern. He's like dad. And then the Hierophant is extremely stubborn and kind of uptight afterwards. So it's also about respecting boundaries and taking care of other people. So Unstruck, it looks like you're going to have to take control of the situation. So astrologically, I think you don't have a choice, man. I think you really should seriously think about getting a new job astrologically. As far as the cards are saying, so far the Emperor is requesting that you take control of the situation. So at the least, have a lookout for new jobs. Like Mercury's going to go retrograde, right? So Mercury's going to go direct in a couple of days. And that should be the green light for you to start sending out the resumes. Now, you have to be extremely careful. Eight of Swords reversed. With the Eight of Swords reversed, unstruck. Hold on. Eight of Swords reversed. So you're missing something here, man. So, yo, don't you be very careful. So you're not seeing everything. So I'm telling you, you have to take control of the situation because the Emperor is there. I'm also telling you that astrologically, you have to, keep your eyes open, right? Look for the change. But this card, Eight of Swords reversed, dude, you don't see the danger around. You're not going to see it, right? This is Eight of Swords is not seeing the danger all around you, but not only that, it's reversed, so you're probably not going to see it. So maintain your boundaries, stay tough, maintain your boundaries, keep your eyes open. Eight of Swords says you're completely missing the picture. So be careful, right? Be careful. I don't know what to say. Ace of Coins reversed. So this is the new beginning. You want it like this, right? That means you're going to get the new job. This says you might not get the new job. So the Eight of Coins the Ace of Coins is reversed. Oh, that sucks. If this card was right, sorry, this is the wrong card. If the Ace of Coins was right side up, I'd say, yeah, man. Yeah, go get that new job. New beginnings, new possibilities. Who gives a shit about anything? But it's reversed. So I think there's going to be a delay. I think you're missing something, right? First off, what the hell's with this card? The Eight of Swords, first up, the Eight of Swords is reversed. So you have to watch out because you're not seeing everything. Now, Eight of Coins says you're probably going to get a new job. It probably is going to work out for you, but there's a big, big delay. So, should you get a new job? Yeah. Are you going to love it? I think there's some stuff about it you're not going to love. Is it going to be awesome? Are you going to get it right away? I don't think you're going to get it right away. The Ace of Coins is reversed. I don't think you're going to get it right away. In fact, I think you might have to wait until the fall. I think you might have to wait until Saturn goes direct, or you might have to wait until Jupiter at the minute. I think there's stuff happening. Should you get a new job? You might seriously think about looking for a new job, but there's going to be a delay. Finally, confidence is the key to your success. Guillermo, confidence is the key to your success. Finally, confidence is the key to your success. Man, it looks like you're going to have to get a new job. That's what I said. It's Emperor. Take control of the new situation. Ace of Coins reversed. You might have to do it. That's what it looks like. I don't know what to say, man. So all right, one more. Let's read Gloria's dad's chart. And I just want to take a moment and thank the universe for something. I want to thank the universe for all of you guys. I want to thank the universe for all the new Sunnysiders. And I just want to thank the universe. Things are not easy. Things are not easy. They're always sketchy. I'm always surprised. I'm always surprised and pleasantly surprised when we have a beautiful day. But I shouldn't be. For all the beautiful days that we have, I shouldn't be surprised, And all the good stuff that's happening to us here on the sunny side, I shouldn't be surprised. You're welcome, Unstruck. I wish I had better news for you, man. I wish I had better news, but I don't, right? The Ace of Coins is reversed, right? It's going to take some time. Eight of Swords is reversed. You're not going to see it, so be careful. Well, but you're going to know it's coming. And so I just wish I had better news for you. All right. Next. Well, it's not like it's bad news. I just don't like this Eight of Swords reversed. It's like, this is the only thing that I really don't like. Eight of Swords reversed. Emperor is fine. Take control of the situation. Ace of Coins. You're going to make some money. It's all cool. I don't know why I like things to be really easy. It's not like, I don't like things to be, I like things to be like super easy. Like, chill. All right, let's read Gloria's dad's chart. Now, was Gloria stressed out at? All right, let's get back to it here. Now, Gloria's stressed out about something. What, you mad at your dad? All right, let's write it. Where did you write it down? Gloria was mad at her dad earlier. We'll look at the chart in a sec, but she was like, what the, hey, Delight, please subscribe. Where did, oh, and Psychic's birthday's coming up. That's really cute. Waitonit's trying to buy a house. Right on. Okay. Where did she, oh, here we go. When will he stop believing in others and trust his own blood? He always goes against his own family. Hey, you know what? That's like a thing. Right? 7-1-51. That's like a thing, right? Maybe he has it in his chart where he always trusts other people. Oh, well, he has it. We don't have his birth time, but I'll show you what's going on. The guy does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And he, yeah, it's gonna, like, yeah, why does he believe other people? I'll show you. I'll show you. He really does have it. Gloria, don't stress your dad out. Don't stress people out for things that they do naturally. Now, there are a couple of things. Like, it might not just be that he trusts other people over his own family. It might not be something that's just him and his chart. It might be between the two charts. Like, it might be personal. Like, he doesn't trust anyone, like, because of his, you know, his kids specifically, right? It's common. It's common. Anyways, I do feel you. I totally feel what you're saying. I go through it all the time. So, I go through it all the time in the most bizarre kind of ways. All right, here we go. Gloria's up. Gloria's dad's chart. This is 302. Gloria's dad. 302. Okay, let's check it out. So, zombies up. Gloria's dad is A. So we don't have his rising, okay? So this is going to color things a little bit. We don't have the rising. When different types of astrology use different types of approaches. I use a planet-to-planet aspect. Most of my readings use a combination of house system. I use the Placidius house system because I have international clients and the world looks differently from different parts of the world. And so I use that for my normal readings. I use whole house system for my horoscopes that I write for you guys. And whatever. So anyways, so I also use a combination of planet-to-planet aspects. And that's what we're doing right now. So we don't know his rising sign, but Gloria's dad's obviously a Cancer, and he's obviously Gemini moon. So he's Cancer, Gemini moon. Oh my goodness. So he's a Geminancer. So this is someone who, and his Mars is also in Gemini. So this is a guy who very much compartmentalizes, Gloria. So this is a guy who's, I don't know that I would use the phrase easily influenced. Okay, I don't know that I'd say easily influenced, but he is probably a very social person. Even though this appears to be in the 12th house, right? If the moon really is this distance from the sun, then he might actually be reclusive. There is a possibility that he does a lot of things in the background. He does a lot of things. You might consider him a little sneaky. right? Not in a negative way, but like, I would say that this guy's a little sneaky. He does stuff behind the scenes. He does stuff behind the scenes, and he does whatever he wants. He talks to a lot of people behind the scenes. He does things behind the scenes, and he does things in secret. That's just the way it is. He can be very reclusive. He's a very curious person, and he's definitely not stupid. He's curious, he's nurturing, he's caring, but yeah, he probably is extremely aloof. He's very analytical. He's way OCD, right? He's way OCD, extremely analytical, asks a lot of questions, does research, works behind the scenes, and probably does whatever the hell he wants. You know, he's one of those kind of guys. Having said all of that, Uranus is conjunct the guy's sun in Cancer, no less. You know, so in addition to being extremely nurturing and caring, he wants his freedom. So this guy is a Cancer, but he's a very rebellious Cancer. He's a free-thinking, rebellious Cancer, and he does whatever he wants. He wants freedom. You know, he wants to express himself, and he can be quite quirky. You know, he's quirky, he's eccentric, he's an eccentric Cancer. Anyways, on top of all of that, we have Mercury that's this close to the sun. Mercury this close to the sun. He probably spends a lot of time thinking about himself, thinking about taking care of himself and thinking about himself. I would imagine there's a very strong possibility, even though that I don't know the birth time for this guy, I would take a wild guess and say that this guy probably got divorced. Gloria, I would guess that maybe your dad got divorced, or there was cheating in relationships, or there was some kind of problem with the marriage. Like either he got divorced, either he's your stepdad, or he got cheated in relationships, or there was cheating in relationships, or there was problems or fighting behind the scenes. Anyways, money should be pretty good. You know, money should be pretty good. He might have started off with no money out of any kind, right, with Pluto here. Big fluctuations or changes in his finances. But at the end of the day, Venus is there, so he should have some money cruising around. As we move through the chart, we do have some difficulties. We have the South Node and Neptune, you know, like 90 degrees sort of, not like getting up there about 75, 80 degrees from the sun. So you're looking at problems with brothers and sisters. Maybe he has communication problems. Maybe he doesn't like talking to people. Maybe he's argumentative with people. Maybe he always fights with his brothers or sisters, or maybe one of his brothers or sisters died when he was young. And all possible problems with the brothers and sisters. Neptune's cruising around the 4th house. So as far as the 4th house is concerned, what you see is not what you get when it comes to the home life. He probably has rose-colored glasses occupying his home life. But the most important thing is he's got all this negative stuff happening behind the scenes. You know, so either he tries to control people behind the scenes, or he's always working around behind the scenes doing stuff. Chiron's here in the 6th house, and it's totally opposite all of this stuff in the 12th house. So he might have mental health issues. He might have depression issues. He does like to spend time by himself. Chiron in the 6th house, this is going to cause him problems with his health, right? 6th house is his health, his day-to-day life. Maybe he's going to have problems with his legs. Maybe he's going to have stress-related problems with his blood. And he probably had to take care of someone his whole life. So maybe your dad, spent time in his life taking care of his mom, and that caused a lot of problems. Or maybe you guys have to take care of him, and that's causing a lot of problems. But there's a lot of dependency in this chart. Like whether you guys have to take care of him or he took care of his parents, there's dependency in this chart. And the dependency causes a lot of problems. Either he had health problems or something happened in his day-to-day life, which is always causing problems here. Jupiter up in Aries, he could be really popular, you know, or infamous. For a guy who's probably fairly reclusive, Right now, he's probably reclusive. He probably definitely doesn't tell you what he's doing. He's probably definitely moody. Like, he's a moody Cancer as buddy. And he thinks like that as well, right? So all of that is in play. So you just got to watch out for it, you know. Having said all of that, you know, Jupiter is at the top of the chart. So there's a possibility that he is popular and he receives, you know, public recognition or government awards. Yeah, he's just sneaky. All right, so let's see what else is going on. So let's see what's Gloria. Let's see what's going on with his transits and why he's all stressed out right now. He's gonna, this is not gonna stop. Like, you saying that he takes other people's sides, it's not gonna stop. This is the way he is. No matter, like this is just the way he is. All right, as far as everything else is concerned, well, yeah, he has to watch out for mental health problems. You know, he might be losing his mind. You know, Mercury's behind the scenes right here. The North Node is cozying up to the moon in the 12th house. Gloria, your dad might be having a lot of bad dreams right now. He might be having mental health problems and bad dreams, you know, mental health problems, bad dreams. He might be taking the advice of a whole bunch of other people behind the scenes. It was probably getting really bad. Actually, Gloria, his Mercury is going to go direct in a couple of days. So I would actually give him a little bit of a break. He's probably not listening, or he's probably listening to some other people behind the scenes, right? Mercury's in the 12th house, right behind the sun. So he's probably listening to other people behind the scenes. So just take it easy and give it a couple of days and wait till like Wednesday. And when Mercury goes direct, see if he changes his mind. And I'm serious. Wait till Wednesday and see if he changes his mind. But it's been my experience that while Mercury's retrograde, there's no point. The people are set in their ways. They're just, I'm seeing a lot of obsessive, compulsive behavior around me, but that's because I'm dealing with people who are sick, right? And so they are obsessive compulsive over stuff that's, you know, only important to them. But I think your dad is probably going through a similar situation where he's fixated and obsessive compulsive over a bunch of stuff that's completely useless to everybody except him, and he's really focused on it. Having said that, he just went through his node square as well, right? So I would imagine that his health was actually pretty bad. Like, seriously, I would imagine your dad's health was pretty bad this year, and he might be sick. Gloria, your dad might be sick. So, you know, do your best and just check him out, you know, make sure he's okay. Check it out, make sure he's okay. And that's the deal. That's the deal. Hey 30, that's okay, man. This, what I just did for Gloria's dad, that's a chart, right? The charts are $25 and the tarot readings are $11. And it's all up to you. The list is completely open right now. But I think it's open. Let me check, see if anyone snuck in. But if it's not the case, I mean, otherwise, if you're interested, we'll read your card. We'll do your chart if you like. Otherwise, it's time for me to pack up. I think we got it under control. I think that's it. I think no one else snuck in. And Gingie, I don't know about the app. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the app. I'm supposed to, thanks. And let's add you to the board right now. Can you type in your birth information, please? Your birth date, your birth time, and your birth city. There we go. I've put you in the description box. Right on, man. Can you type in your birth city as well? Thank you. N30 and play. Gotcha. And you are December 1st, 2000, 5:50 p.m. in Washington, D.C. December 1st, 2000, Washington, 5:50 p.m. Washington, D.C. Got you right here. Let's save you to file. I think everybody's been saved. Let's make sure Gloria's dad's been saved. No, that's good. Everybody's pretty good. Make sure we save Diane. That's good. Ginger's here. Romeo should be saved already. Romeo saved. Waitonit's in the chart. All right, let's do it. December 1st, 2000, 5:50 p.m. in Washington. Oh man, look at this chart. Oh wow, you're gonna make some money. Oh wow. Oh, well, all right. Well, I have good news and bad news. This is exciting. Hey, N30, this is exciting, man. Look at your chart. There's good news and bad news. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I will definitely give it straight to you. You've never done it before. I will be gentle. You've never done it before. Let me put on my gloves. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody be cool. Everybody chill out. One sec. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Everybody be cool. We have a newbie. Hold on. It's not weird. It's normal. It's normal. Erin, tell him it's normal. What are the gloves for, Sonny? What do you need the gloves for? I thought you're that's right. Everybody be cool. I'm about to probe his chart for the first time. I'm gonna put on the rubber gloves. I'm gonna hold on. N30, I need you to bend your chart over. Can you just turn your head and cough a little? Can you get your chart to bend over a little bit? I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna look deep inside your chart. Hold on. What? Did you think I was gonna read? You thought I was gonna read all of your planets and I wasn't gonna have a look at your anus? What the hell kind of astrology bullshit is this? Stop. Hey, yeah. Can you pick those keys up? All right, just a sec. All right. Guys are fucking perverted. It's gonna probe his chart. What did you think I was gonna do? So nasty. Don't you guys wear gloves when you probe other people's charts? No? What? It's different kind of channel. We practice safe. We're safe. SunnySide is practice safe astrology here. We don't want any no planets floating around in the solar system. So everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. And I don't want to hear any comments about how clear the water looks, how invisible. So, oh my God, you're drinking. Your water looks it's invisible. It's like it's what? Clear? Is that the color you're looking for my water? Clear? It's clear. It's clear. I don't even know it's clear as a color. What the fuck? All right, stop it. Stop it. All right, let's go back to it. One more chart. All right. All right. N30. Just want you to know, I'm a professional. I do this all day long. So just do whatever you need to do to make yourself comfortable. Don't worry, maybe turn your head like this and cough. Look. That's it's a wrong test, right? All right. Hold on. I'm gonna look a little deeper and okay, shut up, Sonny. Tell me, say I gotta get over it, man. I love this. I'll tell myself. I sit here and I tell myself the same joke all day long. You know what I do? I spend half my day sitting around trying to make up jokes to tell the SLC, and SLC spends half her days rolling her eyes at like, oh my god, again. So, all right, whatever. Let's get back to it. So, all right, is this the correct chart? Let's before I did the zombies cover it up. All right, December 1st, 5:50 p.m. All right, let's probe. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's probe. All right. That's right. All right. Okay, enough. Oh my god, another aqua moon. Check it out. Oh, I'm like glad I'm making these jokes for you guys. Look, another aqua moon, 15 degrees. Right on. I like aqua moons. They're fun. You know, they're fun. They got it together. All right, so N30 is a Sag. Is a very Sag, late Gemini rising. So you're not that late of a Sagittarius. So if you looked at your Sagittarius horoscopes, excuse me, your Sagittarius horoscope should be fairly accurate, maybe a little bit delayed, but fairly accurate. Your Gemini horoscope is not going to be accurate at all, actually. You're very late Gemini rising. So you're definitely Gemini rising, but you're a very late one. So if you were to read your Gemini horoscopes in the newspaper or something, I used to write the horoscopes for newspapers, right, in Canada for years. But anyways, if you read your Gemini horoscopes, it probably wouldn't be that accurate. Your chart lines up better if you read your Cancer horoscopes. So you should read your Sagittarius horoscopes and look at your Cancer horoscopes. But keep in mind, your Gemini rising, your chart doesn't really line up that well as a Gemini rising. All right, just saying. All right, let's look at it. Let's see what's going on. So you've got the North nodes. So you've got the nodes in your relationship sector here. That's going to cause a lot of problems in relationship. North node in the first house, people, they have a tendency to focus on themselves quite a lot, right? This is supposed to be the head, right? This is where your mind is. This is where the ego resides. And over here, there's a disconnect, right? The nodes create a disconnect, and there's a disconnect between you, right? You and your relationships. So, you know, everybody might want to marry you, right? Everyone might want to marry you. Everyone might want to partner up with you, but your brain might not really be into it. You might not even want to get married in this lifetime. So whatever, there's a possibility that energy is going to come very easily to you whenever it's time for you to get married. So whatever, let's roll along and see what else is going on. Mars in the 5th house is going to cause some problems. I know it's in Libra, so you might put a lot of energy into balancing things out. You might put a lot of energy into looking on the other side of things. You're probably a very spirited debater. You probably love to debate, and you're probably gifted with debating, gifting with the gap. Now, the problem is Mars in the 5th house, these type of people tend not to get married. So I'm just warning you, if you want to get married, be careful, because if you have the Mars in the 5th house, these are people who, one, you could easily have a miscarriage, easily have an abortion, miscarriage, abortion, accidental pregnancy, probably not adoption, but like accidental pregnancy, abortion, miscarriage. You got to be careful for it. There's also the possibility that with Mars in the 5th house, these people, they tend not to get married even if they're engaged to the person. So it's not you, it's the people that you choose to be around. You're going to attract people who are not necessarily serious about relationships, or you're going to attract people who are afraid to commit in relationships. Or they're going to say they want to commit, but they're not necessarily going to. As we move into the 6th house, Sixth house, you have to be careful here. You have Mercury in the sixth house, and Mercury is definitely opposing your Saturn, right? So Mercury, the Sun, Pluto, Chiron. So you have to be careful for sicknesses, right? Like you have to be careful for like constantly. You have to be careful for constantly injuring yourself. I mean, with the Sun in the sixth house, you're very good. Like, there's a possibility you could be very famous, right? The Sun in the sixth house can make you very famous. It can also give you stomach problems. So watch out for stomach problems, teeth problems, back problems, stomach, teeth, back problems. Watch out for all of the above. You might have a cough or asthma. You might have a cough. You might have asthma. These are all problems with having certain planets here in the sixth house. You're probably a workaholic. You probably have to do stuff every day. You probably plan your days out. But it's not all that easy, man. Like, Pluto is here, so your day gets distracted. You're probably going to spend a large portion of your life taking care of other people. For whatever it is, whether you're driving the kids to school all day long, or you have to take care of your parents, or you have a sick sister, or your dog gets sick, or you're always there for other people, taking care of other people. Anyways, it's part of the gig. You know, Mercury here in Scorpio, you might have a talk to dead people. Over here on the other side, we have Saturn retrograde and Jupiter retrograde, all in the 12th house. So there's a possibility that people try and control you. They probably try and restrict your movement. Maybe there's a possibility that you went to jail when you were younger, or you had a problem with authority figures. It doesn't say that your parents were divorced or anything, but it does say you might have gone to a boarding school. Might have spent time in the military, maybe a private school, and or a Catholic school, someplace where people really tried to control your movement. There's also a possibility that people are always blaming you for stuff in the background that you didn't do. All right, moving along. Venus in the 8th house is always good for attracting lots of love and attention. You know, Venus in the 8th house, these people attract a lot of sex, so you got to watch out for it. You could easily work as a mortgage broker, right? Or you can easily work, like, it's the 8th house, so you naturally attract a lot of death. So whether you grew up around a lot of people dying, or you work in the mortgage industry, or maybe you work in a morgue, or maybe you're very good at uncovering secrets, or you're good at helping people borrow money or writing grants. Something about that, you're just really naturally gifted at the whole death scene. Believe it or not, the whole death scene. And there is a strong possibility you're actually going to inherit a lot of money. There is a possibility for, again, cheating in relationships. And there's a very strong possibility that, your money you might live in someone else's house, right? You might spend a large portion of your life living in someone else's house. It's just stuff you got to watch out for. What else is going on? Anything else you want to know about your life? A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. You got to watch out for it. You know, people trying to control you behind the scenes. It's supposed to be good, but it never works out. You should be good attracting money. Moon in the 9th house. You should have a very philosophical outlook on life. You probably like to be happy. And, sudden and unexpected opportunities to travel around, to travel in this world. All right, let's look at your transits and see what's happening here. All right. Yeah, well, marriage might not be your thing, man. It all depends. Marriage is my thing, So, and for a lot of us, astrology people, it's their thing as well. Be careful with the tarot readers, right? Because they're highly subjective. But it doesn't have to be your thing, man. If you don't want to get married, don't get married. I don't see marriage being your thing. I don't see it really being your thing. I think you focus on you. I think you need to do you, right? North Node in the first house. I think your greatest success in life is going to come from you doing you. And if you can do that, I think you're going to be the most successful. If you spend too much time hanging around other people, it's just going to drag your ass up. Although you are going to spend a lot of time taking care of other people. As far as the world is concerned, you're in a very good money cycle right now. So you should be making a lot of money right now, or you're getting paid for all of the work that you've done. So money cycle, very, very good. Let's just work and see if there's any kind of node bullshit. No nodal bullshit. You should be okay with that. See if there's any Saturn bullshit going on. There is Saturn bullshit going on, but not till next year. Next year you have to go through Saturn bullshit. Next year is going to be a difficult year for you. 2021 is difficult. This year you're not going through any kind of bullshit. Where's your Venus? Your Venus should be unscathed. Last year, oh my God, like Venus at 22 degrees. Last year, January 2020 would have been absolute hell for you. January 2020 would have been really difficult for you. You probably lost a lot of money and broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But anyways, you're well past that. Just get on with things in life right now. You know, you might be thinking about returning to school. Right? With Jupiter up here, you might be thinking of returning to school or traveling. But, you know, Jupiter is gonna move forward here. By October, Jupiter should be back in here. And although this is all studying and traveling, you know what, 30, you might want to travel this summer and then in the fall go get a really good job. But it's time for you to get out there and get a job, man. Seriously, it's time to get out there and get a job. Money's gonna suck for a little bit, right? Money's gonna suck for the next little while, so just watch out for it. Travel is gonna suck a little bit for the summer. So if you're still in school, school's gonna suck a little bit for the summer. You're probably gonna goof off as far as that is concerned. So just sit around and make the money, you know? Focus on your finances, take it easy, and, you know, by the end of the summer, get a new job. What was that? It's scary accurate. What? I'm being scary? What? Sonny, I'm the least scary astrologer out there. Although I'm one of the meanest. Thanks, 30. That's really sweet. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, right? And make sure you tell all your friends as well. Please, please, please tell your friends. She was grabbed by something. No way. And you found her there, right? Oh, procrastination is okay. Don't worry about it. So, actually, you know, you have a really cool chart, man. This summer for you is a bit of, unless you're going back to school, okay? Unless you're going on to do your master's degree, which you could easily do your master's degree, right? Unless you're in school right now, by the fall, man, this is the time to get a job. The fall is a really good time for you to get a job. So like, or you're going to be really popular. So like, you know, but like Jupiter's retrograde, Saturn's retrograde. What the fuck? You know, what the fuck? You can't, like, what are you going to do? Right? So like, what are you going to do? So like, just chill out, wait for it to go direct, and then get your new job. Wait for it to, like, Neptune's gonna go retrograde here, so you're gonna get job offers from the past. Don't like, if anybody needs a job, go get the job. But if you don't, but be careful. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling everybody, any decisions that you make right now or that you push through for the summer, strong possibility you're going to change those decisions, or there's going to be a restructuring in the fall. So take it all with a grain of salt. That shouldn't, I'm not giving you permission to fuck off, right? Or to goof off. But like, I'm giving you permission to cut yourself a little slack. Take it easy. Take it all with a grain of salt. Enjoy the day. And we're about to wake up into a new world, right? And so keep your feet moving. Yeah, you know, 30, it's going to be a little bit of a shit show. Like, we're in the shit show right now, and we're going to continue on in the shit show for another month. And then we're going to be out of it. And then we're going to be out of the shit show, and we're going to be in the garden hose. We're going to be out of the shit show and into the garden hose, hosing off. And then we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be okay, guys. Everything is going to be okay. It's a little bit of a shit show. We're in it right now, but we are all going to make it. And I don't see any major stress points here in the chart that you have to really stress about. Not this year. Next year is going to be tough, but this year is going to be fine. Anyways, 30, at the end of the summer, it's time to get a really good job. Like really good. Even if you're in school. Even if you're in school, think about getting a new job. Your chart lines up for a new job later on in the year. Hey, we did it, guys. We made it to the end. We did everybody's chart. Oh, shit. Did I put your timestamps in there? Shit. No. 3:15, let's say. Now it's in there. Hey, we did it. Well, I hope everyone has a super amazing night. You know. Oh, you want to be a storyteller? Why didn't you tell me that? Let's look at your chart. Oh, I'll read your cards. Of course I'll read your cards. I think you could be a successful storyteller. Do you want to what? For kids? Hopefully film. Oh, no. Well, I put a 10-minute time limit on these. So it's the zombie race for 10 minutes and then I stop. But the, you want to be a storyteller? Go do it. I think you'd be great. Gemini rising, writing, 5th house, creativity. Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. You'd be a great, I think you would be a great storyteller. I really do. All right, Annie, have a super, super amazing night. Thanks for dropping by and saying what's up. No, make them adult stories. Make them whatever you want. I think it's a brilliant idea. I think you should go do it. You might make money from it too. You're most likely going to make money working with other people. So you're going to make money. How do I say this? You're going to make money from the dead. So I'll read your cards in a second, but I'll say it again. You're going to make money from the dead. So writing about the dead, mortgage, right, is dead money. Sex, you're going to make money from sex, which is like making love to someone who's dead, I guess. I don't know. But like that's where your money is coming from. Just keep it in the back of your head. Your money's coming from the dead, you know? So think about it. You know, for when you go to write about something, think about what you're going to write about. All right, here we go. Or what you're going to make a movie about, or you're going to make YouTube shorts, or one of those little, you know, little or big feature films, whatever you're going to do. Make, you know, just think about it. Your money is coming from the dead. Actually, if I were you, N30, I would make travel videos. I would go around making travel videos if I were you. Travel videos with stories, travel videos with about the dead. I would make travel videos about it. You know? travel, education, teaching. Those are good. Travel, education, teaching. All right, let's pull the cards up. Let's pull your cards and see what's up. All right, let's do it. Let's check out your cards. All right, one more. We're going to read your cards, and then we're going to book out for the night. N30, here we go. Hey, 8 of Cups. Here you go. 8 of Cups is about checking out. You know, it's about leaving. So it's an emotional card, right? It's Cups, but this particular one is about moving on. You see, and the 8 of Cups, they've all decided to move on. Like he has all the cups lined up, and it's an emotional thing. It means someone is looking for a new muse, right? They're bored. They're willing to leave everything behind in order to move on. They're emotionally dissatisfied. So N30, someone's emotionally dissatisfied. Someone might be emotionally frustrated, and they're ready to move on. They just don't know it, or they don't know it yet. And then we have this is the similar card, 6 of Swords reversed. 6 of Swords is another card of moving on. These are like the 2 cards of moving on. Except the 6 of Swords, this particular one is reversed. So someone is feeling stuck. Hey, so 30, man, someone is dissatisfied. You know, the 8 of Cups, they're dissatisfied and they're looking for a way out. They're looking for new inspiration somewhere. And then the 6 of Swords reverse, say in their mind, right, because it's swords, right? It's in their mind. They've already checked out and they want to leave, but they're trapped, right? They're emotionally checked out and they're intellectually checked out, but they haven't left yet. They can't figure out how to leave. And then we have the Star card reversed. So the Star card is kind of all about moving on too, right? This thing with the Star card is, I'll tell you the story about it and then you could put it together. The Star card happens like this. After the tower comes crashing down, Tarot's sitting there with the High Priestess. They're talking, right? And they're seeing the maiden or the ethereal being rise. And, you know, that talks about, this card is generally the hope card, but it's reversed, right? It's reversed. So there's a lack of hope, right? There's a lack of, you might not be seeing the outcome that you're hoping for. You're probably not seeing a way out. This is a very negative reading. This reading is saying someone's leaving. They just don't know how to leave, and they might feel, the Star card is reversed, so they're feeling frustrated, and there's a lack of hope, right? They don't feel like there's a way out, and they don't feel like they have a choice, right? The Star card is usually you have a choice, you can figure it out. It's the first of the 3 luminaries, right? So, but this person, whoever it is, N30, they're not seeing the benefit. They're not seeing the good. They're only seeing, they feel trapped and they're not seeing a way out. And finally, this says, hey, Romeo, you're super welcome. Thanks for choosing me. Thanks for letting me look at your chart, man. I appreciate the support. And finally, N30, have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. N30, have faith in your dreams. It could be you. It could be that you feel trapped. This person's really trapped though, man. They're like really, like they've already checked out. Like they want out. Like they're already looking for a way out, but they just can't figure out how to do it. Right? The 6 of Swords reversed. These reversed. They can't figure out how to do it. Yeah, it could be you. You should have a talk though, right? But I'm telling you guys, yeah, definitely have faith in your dreams. But I'm telling you guys, there's going to be a situation in the next couple of days, your thinking is going to change. So I would recommend that nobody make any rash decisions right now moving forward. Give everybody a couple of days to think about what you really want moving forward, because we're almost there. Like we're there. We're like almost there. Just a little bit more of the bullshit to go through, and then you're going to make it. You're going to be there. So have faith in your dreams. A little bit more bullshit, and then we're there. So keep the feet moving, keep the dreams going, keep the belief strong, keep doing the work, keep being beautiful for yourself and for the world around you a little bit. And at the end, we're gonna make it. We're gonna be okay. You know, so believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your way, your path, believe in you. And for everything else, I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you along the way. And I'll fight all the monsters that need to fight until you can fight for yourself. All right, that's the action, guys. It's time to book out. I think I know my answer for that astrological thing I've been working on the last couple of days. I think I know where my error was this afternoon, but it was really wrong. I totally got that thing wrong this afternoon. But I think I will have it fixed by tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to get some pants for the summer because it's summertime here and I didn't bring any summer clothes. So I'm going to go to the Goodwill tomorrow. I think the Goodwill's open now in Toronto. So I'm going to go to the Goodwill tomorrow and check that out. But aside of that, oh, and I'm working on a hypnosis meditation for you guys. I'm doing a lot of money magnet stuff for you guys right now. And so I'm working on a new hypnosis money thing for you guys. I'm not stressed about it because I'll finish writing it when I'm waiting at the hospital on Wednesday or Thursday. So that's pretty good. So I'll do that hypnosis stuff. That should be the next video. I was going to do a series of videos on how you're going to die according to astrology, but like it's a little morbid. And I was going to do another one on suicide, but it's a little morbid and whatever. I might do the suicide one anyways. But then you can't really promote them, and YouTube doesn't promote that stuff. So I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But oh, well, you guys are always welcome. Erin, you're always welcome back. Stay close. Erin, stay close to the sunny side. I use other people. We have an app here called TheSunnySide Astrology. Gingie, my moderator, just told me that it's not working for some reason, but I put other people's videos on the app. Like Gingier's videos are on the app. Four Walls, Jason's videos are on the app. And I put, other astrologers and tarot readers on my app. So whenever it gets fixed, probably in about a month or two, so when it gets fixed, I'll be putting you guys, I put different people on the app. We also, every once in a while, I interview astrologers and tarot readers, but I'm not doing any kind of kumbaya, let's get together and have a love fest astrology interview. I think that's a kind of a waste of my time, and it's a waste of time for my sunny siders. But we are doing a psychic challenge here, and I am bringing tarot readers and psychics and astrologers on if they want to test their skills in predicting the future. It's kind of the point of divination. So it's kind of the point of it. And so if you're interested in that stuff, just let me know down the road. Let me know in an email, and I might add you to the list of answering some of the doing the psychic challenge if you're interested. But whatever. Whatever. All right, guys, time to head out. I hope everyone had a wonderful night. I hope everybody had fun. I hope we learned a little bit. And I hope everyone is cool, man. And that's the deal. That's the deal. I got to refine this sports thing and take it from there. I really want to do because I'm going back to the States, right? I have some things I want to do this summer. I want to take SLC to a baseball game. That'll be fun. And I want to do some football astrology for you guys. But I don't want to do it using the way I normally predict winners, because It's kind of boring. I don't gamble, so I don't like this kind of stupid. I don't want to, and I don't really want to put the effort in to start a whole. Like I have enough stuff going on my other channels that I don't really want to. Whatever. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm mumbling. Have a good night, guys. I wish everybody the best. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny. Wishing everybody the best. I'm just mumbling now. So everybody be cool. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful night, guys. I'll see you soon.